People don't understand our mission unless they are in the spirit. For mortals to understand what we have come to do, they have to align their will with that of heaven. That is why this very morning, as always, and in keeping with everything that we hold very dear, we come forth to proclaim the goodness of the Most High, to also ensure that Biafra is restored. That is a very simple mission. It's not complicated. Go and bring Biafra. They never said go and become a freedom fighter. They never said go and be conducting rally every year. It never said go and become popular or famous. They never said we should come to do what others have done. Okike said, pave the way. I have paved the way. I will command all the angels of heaven to make sure that IPOB is given enough protection to ensure that this my kingdom comes as it is here in heaven. That is our mission. That is our commission. That is our instruction. And we must execute it. We are truthful people. We are honest. We are sincere. We don't prevaricate. We don't retreat. We don't surrender as our enemies have just recently discovered. They can keep lying. I told the zoo, if you're a journalist and you're worth your salt, because I did not give them money, they don't want to write the truth. You will eventually speak the truth. We will force journalism in the zoo to change. To be truthful and bold, to speak the truth. The same way, by the time we finish, no idiot can open his or her mouth and say I'm from Niger Delta, because the name doesn't exist. We are winning on that one already. People are coming to their senses now. No more Niger Delta. People are telling us where they come from. That is better. By the time we finish with the vagabonds called journalists in the zoo, they will begin to report the truth. They will begin to hold office holders to account. They will become more incisive. They will become more investigative. They will become more assertive. They will push for the truth. The reason why people are suffering is because there is no truth. People believe in lies. And when you're lying, you're doing so brazenly. Radio Biafra will drive away all these demons. If you're an IPOB and you're used to lying, you're an IPOB, you don't know what you're in Atwasi, your days are numbered. I hate liars. I can't stand them. I cannot stand them. Go and search your conscience. You have to be of good conduct that Chukwu. Everything in life works in perfect alignment with the will of nature. You cannot be a liar and a thief and a kidnapper and you want Biafra to come. You are dreaming. If you're a liar, you're a thief, you're a kidnapper, you are somebody working with our Wasa Fulani as a saboteur and informant. You want Biafra to come. You are making a mockery. You are a hypocrite. And Chukwu Okike Abiyama can never ever listen to hypocrites. There is something you need to know. These are the things you need to bear in mind. These are the things you need to be conscious of. If you are of bad conduct, go and change. For you to remain in IPOB, we want people that when parents see them, when they see the way you behave, parents will send their children. Come on, that is what we want to do. That's exactly what we want to do. Not to raise a group of people who are ill-behaved, people that have no respect for their elders, people who have no respect for their mothers and their fathers, people who have no respect for their seniors, people who have no regard for the betterment of the environment and society they're going up in. We need model citizens. I am not waiting until we get into Biafra. Starting to behave now like Biafrans. And our behavior is not like that of the baboons and monkeys in the zoo. We are different. And we need to show it. Ezioku is key. Truthfulness is key. If you pick something on the road that doesn't belong to you, you give it to who it belongs to. Do you want Biafra? I ask you. Do you believe in this gospel we are preaching? I am telling you exactly what Chukwokika Biama said must be preached. If you want me to bring down my kingdom from heaven to this earth, the conditions has to be right. That is why I did not give you Biafra between 67 and 70. Because you were sinful. Because you were idol worshippers. Anything I tell you is correct. Men are worshipping idol out of ignorance. Men are worshipping idol, white man's idol, out of ignorance. That is the only thing saving you. Can you know here this morning? The only thing saving you from the wrath of Chukwokika Biama is that you are doing so in ignorance. That is the only thing saving you. Oh my goodness.
Ndewo, ka anyị know from Nonso Nkwa before anyị agazie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu meri ihe ọja adịla Igbo na-asụ Igbo gịnị mere unu? Igbo gịnị mere unu? Onye nke a bụ Lolo Nneka ka m jụrụ ajụjụ wee jụọ ezigbo ajụjụ nyopuo ya wee chọpụta na m nwaanyị nwere mgbe o ji bụrụ onye IPOB mana ọ na-elenye anya kpọmkwem ihe na-eme na otu IPOB. Nwaanyị a bụkwa na onye na-agakwanụ n'afọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ụlọ mkpọrọ Sokoto. Mana ịmago o nwere ike onwe nnọọ ihe ọ chọrọ ka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu merie. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu asị mba na ya eme ihe amami na-aghọta ma ọ bụ o nwere ihe ọ ga-achọ ka ọ bụrụ ta ga-esi hazie ihe ọjụ. Mana anyị na-anụ na ya bụ nwaanyị dị interested n'ịbụ onye ndu otu ahụ bụ IPOB wee chọpụta na ọtụtụ ndị bụ ndị otu ahụ na mba ofesi ekweghị na nke ahụ. O wee bụrụ ya na nwaanyị a nọ na-agakwa nnụ na Sokoto prison adịkwa ama ya na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wee na-afụ amami na-aghọta ọ sị na ya wee journalist na ya bụ onye nta akụkọ mana nta akụkọ ya bịaziri bịa nwee ka o siri wee dị na nwaanyị a na-akpọ Lolo Nneka wee werezie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wee na-eme content. Achọrọ m ikwue ka m kwukwe ya ọzọ. Abịa n'ala Igbo anyị taa ndị anyị na-anaghị eji egwu adịkwa ama gee ntị ka m kwuo ya ịma ọtụtụ ndị mmadụ ụjọ na-atụ ha ikwu maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ọtụtụ ndị especially ndị ọrụ redio anyị ụjọ na-atụ ha ikwu okwu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ha emekwucha DSS eburu ha emekwucha polisi eburu ha emekwucha amị eburu ha ma ọwa ha na-ekwu okwu Nnamdi Kanu a na-asị oke so iwu onye IPOB ma ọsọ iwu onye ESN na-aghọta ebe m na-eje. Ọ bụghị tata ka Nonso Nkwa kwuru okwu Nnamdi Kanu otega iji kwuwe anyị na-ekwu na redio na-ekwu na social media na-epost picture anyị na ya amami na-aghọta emechi bịa gwa m the constitution where it is written in the constitution si Nonso Nkwa ekwukwala okwu Nnamdi Kanu ma where it is written in the constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria si Nonso Nkwa ewekwele picture gị na picture na Nnamdi Kanu chịkọta ọnụ tinye na social media na-aghọta ebe m na-eje maka na achọpụtara m na most of the people ndị ụjọ na-akpụ or ignorance of the law. There is nowhere it is written in the constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as at today. Na-aghọta ebe m na-eje. So anyị ga na-ekwu okwu Nnamdi Kanu na-ekwu ewute akpụ obi na-ekwu ewute moral. Onye ọ na-amashi ha ọmashi nwanne ya iye onye a na-achọghịkwa na ịmachi na-amachighị nwanne ya gị lee the nearest transformer nọ n'akụkụ ya dị unu jee nke ahụ faa gị isi gị n'ime ihe mgbe ọkụ na ya ọwụhụ mgbe ọkụ na-anọghị ya ọ nọ nso nkwa na-ekwu ya ana m ekwu ya with my full chest 1,000,000%. so this woman a na-akpọla ọlọ Nneka ebidole werezie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-eme kọntentị dịka nke a na-akpọ udele jikwe Nnamdi Kanu na-eme kọntentị amami na-aghọta ebe m na-eje gịnị ka ọ na-akọ ọkọrọla elu ọkọrọla n'ala. Yesterday I was listening to interview emere na Voice of the People 90.3 FM nọ na Lagos enwere another radio 90.3 ọ na Lagos ka ọ nọ Voice of the People ka a na-akpe. So egere m nnọọ interview emere ya kọrọla ebe madam enwe ihe o ji aka isi na Nnamdi Kanu mere gịnị o jikwa enwe nwaanyị nwa small girl ya na ya dịkọ na mma enyi ya nwaanyị enyi this and that ma Nnamdi Kanu achụghị nwaanyị nwoke ka ọ ga-achụ. No, I want to ask now, Nnamdi Kanu ọchụghị nwaanyị nwoke ka ọ ga-achụ otu m nọ wula aka ga-esi na nso nkwa na-achụ nwaanyị na-achụghị nwaanyị nwoke ka aga m achụgasị nwoke na no asami na onwe ihe ọ na-akọ ha ọkwa ka akọtọ aha Nnamdi Kanu ka a tanishie gị image of Nnamdi Kanu. Nwaanyị akọga nnụ inyo juru ya ọnụ. Onwe ihe nwaanyị a na-akọfọ hụ na redio, onwekwa ihe nwaanyị a na-akọfọ hụ na soshal midia. Ya were Nnamdi Kanu na-etrend je, were Nnamdi Kanu na-eriri je ego Facebook, were Nnamdi Kanu na-emere je monetization. A na-eji aha Nnamdi Kanu. I thank Nnamdi Kanu for feeding her and ndị ọzọ na-eji aha ya trend na soshal midia. I thank Nnamdi Kanu for making sure that at least there is food in her table, on her table. Because me eji ha Nnamdi Kanu trend ya, agriga egbu ụmụ, gbuo family. Amami na got ebe m na-eje. Now let us look at this very very. Ọ bụrụ na ndị Igbo ka ga na-akọtọkwa Nnamdi Kanu nọ na mkpọrọ, then ndị dị otu ahụ enidiri ka enyo ha enyo. Ọ bụrụ na iwu onye Igbo gị ka na-akatọ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu who has sacrificed his freedom. Sacrifice ya freedom ya because na ọchị ka ala Igbo dị mma, because na ọchị egbu ule ndị Igbo, because na ọchị ihe nnumege ndị Igbo ara mma, marginalization nnumege ndị Igbo ara mma, because na o werele freedom ya sacrifice ya. Ọ bụrụ na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu chọrọ ịpụta taa, ọchị ịpụta tudo ọ ga-apụta ọ dịkwa ama because o nwere ihe edere nye chi just sign ya and be free. Ya sị na ya sign ka onye eji ama odogwu, onye eji ama dimkpa. Any man, any woman shi awughị onye Igbo ya were Nnamdi Kanu akọtọ, ya were Nnamdi Kanu afọtọ, cheki onye ahụ very well, cheki DNA ya. It is not an Igbo DNA running in his or her veins. Asị gị cheki ya very well. Onye ọbụla ji Nnamdi Kanu trend na-akparị Nnamdi Kanu, akọtọ Nnamdi Kanu, chekie ebe atụmara ime ihe, chekie ọbara gbara ya n'ime ahụ, chekie ọbara ejiri kpụọ ya, chekie mmiri nwa kpụrụ ya ni ọwụhụ mmiri nwa onye Igbo kpụrụ ya. I keep saying this and I look otu am nọ now, what I believe in I will defend it. Anything I believe in I will defend it. Emegbuge ndị Igbo emegbuge ka wee emegbuge ha anyị, emegbuge anyị. Eji arụrụ ala sọ anyị na Nigeria ka weji arụrụ ala sọ ndị Igbo. Eji arụrụ ala sọ anyị. From the day they created this country, from the day of amalgamation, Frederick Lord Lugard mere amalgamate Nigeria na 1919 ka 1914 ka ọgịnị ka ọ chịkọtara mgbago ugwu na ọdịda ugwu chịkọta ha ọnụ. Nigeria, the south and the north has no business coming together. The north and the south, the northern protectorate and the southern protectorate has no business, has no cultural inclination. They have no common common tradition. They have no common lifestyle to be together, to be jam-packed together, to be married together in an unholy marriage. They have no business. The mistake, amalgamation of Frederick Lord Lugard. That is the mistake. That is the very found. Now, achịkọtala onye ọbụla ọnụ, ndeke esorola n'elu, ndeke asorola n'ala, ndeke ekọrọla n'elu, ndeke akọrọ n'ala, ndeke ekperela n'elu, ndeke ekperela n'ala. Onweghị onye aga ibi agha n'obodo abụ Nigeria. And somebody is telling you that this kind of problem is the reason why ndị Igbo are being marginalized. You are becoming popular by defamation, becoming popular by Nnamdi Kanu. Because in Nnamdi Kanu, ndị ọrụ ga ya dị ile gị, ha na-akụrụ gị aka.
Ngwa daalụnụ mgbede ọma na ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m nwoke, ekene nwaanyị. Wesi ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ, asị m mmiri ata na mazụ anwụna. Nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye nna nụ n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP, eziokwu bụ ndụ 1. And abịago m n'ụbọchị nke tata ka anyị gbasa ozi ọma. We have a duty and we have a job to deliver. And gịnị bụ that our job? Gịnị bụ that our duty? Our duty, number 1, is the restoration of Biafra. Number 2 is the protection of IPOB. Number 3 is the protection of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader and the founder of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. And it is our duty to stand on the truth and defend it in truth and honesty. And it is our duty, our job, to make sure that anyone who is confused or who miss his or her directions in this very struggle, we must put that person in order, redirect the person, and show the person the real truth. It is our job to dismantle and demolish any lie or blackmail against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And we must protect IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Biafra to be restored. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the vision, is the person that has the vision, and he is the spring leader of IPOB. And IPOB is not just an Igbo project. It is comprises of both the Igbo and other nations like Urobo and the Shekiri, mentioned but few. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the overall supreme leader. His order is law. His word is law. He has the power to remove and replace. So, on this note, I say, Mechuku Okike Abia Monye Primi Henine, continue to guide and bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, give him more wisdom and strategies to pilot this Biafra restoration project so that we will have our freedom. And no evil plan from the enemies and beyond can ever penetrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All their evil plan will fail before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will triumph. Victory must be ours, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will take the glory, and he will glorify Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiama. He said his labor will never be in vain. On this note, can ne kubi okwu n'isi ya na-asị na ọ ga-adịrị ya mma na eke, dịrị ya mma n'oge, dịrị ya mma na nkwọ. Ọ ga-adịrị ya mma n'ụbọchị niile nke ndị ọ ga-adị ka isi mmiri, maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata. Wee sị ka ọ mara anyị niile mma. Ise, ọ na-mkpere ya ka ọ ga-adị n'eke, ọ na-akọ ga-adị n'orie, ọ na-akọ ga-adị n'afọ, ọ na-akọ ga-adị na nkwọ. Wee sịkwa na onye nke fụkwanụ mụnwa bụ MAP, wee sị na-echelu m echiche ọṅụ ka akpati ozu bụrụ gift ya na-ewetelu ha afọ kwa afọ, ọnwa na ọnwa, izu na izu, ụbọchị niile, anya mmiri akwa, ihe iru uju ga-anọrọ onye ọbụla afọ m wee na-eche echiche ọnwụ n'ebe m nọ. Ezinụlọ onye ahụ amafụchanata ihe ọma. Ọ na-nkwulie ka ọ ga-adị n'eke, dị n'orie, dị n'afọ, dị na nkwọ. Ise ka o mezuolu gị ka iji wee cheelu m, ichekwa n'ụlọ m ihe ọma ka ihe ọma bịalụ gị n'ezinụlọ gị, mmaji kwuru mmaju. Ichekwa n'ụlọ m nke ọjọọ ka ihe ọjọọ bịalụ gị n'ezinụlọ gị, mmaji kwuru mmaji. Uju obi iji wee na-eso m ka Chineke ga-eji wee gozi gị n'ụbọchị nke tata. Ise. Daalụnụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Anyị abịago n'ụbọchị nke tata maka gịnị? Anyị nwere ọlụ wee na-asị anyị abịago ka anyị zie ozi ọma Chineke. Unu n'anya, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, and the aka ji nwoke a from going to 6 years now, 6 good years ka nwoke a nọ ofu ebe in the hands of the enemies. The Nigeria government ejilugo their media and every tools hanwe in order to tarnish and bring this man down. They have tried everything. Obulo news bụ na ha je na Kenya spend a lot of millions, billions of naira, violate international and local laws, and they brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu back home. Then they are looking for a way to destroy IPOB because hammer that now IPOB but the main taproot long hammer bumborogu ji Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And for you to destroy IPOB, you need to detach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB. You need to remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB. And in we way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from IPOB, the only way you can remove that name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu successfully from IPOB is by tarnishing the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, instigating the people Mazi na fight for to start hating him. The moment Habidoli hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the moment Habidolu ndị ahụ Mazi na anụ ụlọ ọgụ mbido withdraw over their support from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, definitely the enemy have got him. The enemy will be able to trap him for everlasting and do whatever they want to do with him. But guess what? As the enemy are planning, we are also planning our own. We are striking. We, the media personnel, have been able to make sure that we defeat Nigerian media and the Nigerian brand envelope. Then, gini ka ha nwa me, they now resort in buying some of us no nime the struggle. And the people who have go below nime the struggle because you can be bought either by fiscal cash or by deceit. Once you failed in your capacity to deliver and stand to deliver your jobs, and you now work for the enemies, the enemy have bought you. Everything you can be working with the enemy, thinking that you are against the enemy. But this man, none of this, the ex-DOS gangsters, these people have been bought over in one way or the other. Now, I can remember when about the last 2-3 weeks, even on social media, even in the epoch, no kwachimezie nwanyi miezi everywhere. Ona Mazi Nnamdi Kanu vam. Then I mepezi earlier chapter ka ikowalia that na IPOB media ka kuchinchim. We were able to dealt with the woman mercilessly and show the world that this woman is a contracted agent, and we prove it with fact and figure. You know, in IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you that we will push you. Not that we push you is the problem. We will not allow you to fall freely. You cannot fall anyhow you like. No. In IPOB, if we push you, we will also guide you and direct you where to fall. We will make you to fall the place where we want you to fall. You can never fall on your own. I can make sure I can go gather so that either I can make sure that I can anything like repair. You will damage beyond repairable. So this is the reason I well kwa nwanyi miezi aka no kwachimezie go see ebe gather because opota with pretend. Bia na pretend na ya love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then we have to push her to show her that you cannot penetrate us by pretending. We show her where to fall. Today, she has fallen. And guess what? She is now trying to go into scamming of Ndibo, mostly in Enugu State. So my brothers and sisters, you have a love. Never you ever make the mistake of contributing a dime to no kwachimezie in the name of naturally rebuild the houses or naturally construct some those who want and the anything house for and they start business. The reason that woman is venturing in that area is because the promise Nigeria government in order to attack and bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agriculture agriculture in the name of IPOB we have crashed that area. That area has been crashed. So now she is into pure scamming. So never you ever think of giving her a dime or blodega popula popu enyenye kobo water, because anya kwagie we will cripple her and we will come for her. Even at a cripple point, we will still cripple her, everything about her, because you cannot scam Ndi Igbo using the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. That is impossible. Now, having said this, we have defeated her. Guess what? Her contractor, the person Nigeria government used to contract her, which is one of the ex-DOS gangsters, in the person of Mohamed Abbas, aka Chinasa Nworu. Now, the moment Chinasa Nworu for that Nanye defeat go Nwanyi Mieji, he now come out openly and they now start unleashing his own attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, Obidozie he made his own attack. Bidozie he fire he release his own arsenals. But guess what? After on 30th May, we will push Chinasa Nworu and show him where to fall, because his end is here. And we will show her that no one can attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or try to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or lie against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they remain the same. They never born the person. We will end them on this media, and we will force them to come out to show their true color. We will push Chinasa Nworu, Abanya, Chikine Doziewu, and the rest of them to come out so that we will cripple them. So on this note, Inayana the topic today. The topic will demolishing Chinasa Nworu, demolishing and exposing Mohamed Abbas, aka Chinasa Nworu, lies and blackmails against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Demolishing and exposing Mohamed Abbas, aka Chinasa Nworu, lies against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. Our job today, we are going to demolish Chinasa Nworu and expose his lies, blackmail and false propaganda against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But before we come to that, ask yourself, why is the so-called DOS member blackmailing his spring leader, somebody who is claiming that they did not take the struggle, they have not hijacked the struggle, they did not form their own? Why are they attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Remember, I told you people that no one on this planet Earth can ever defend the ex-DOS gangsters without sounding stupid. Nobody on this planet Earth can ever defend the ex-DOS gangsters without sounding stupid. Now, I will be showing you evidences one after the other. Now, the first lie against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are going to demolish it with facts and figures, because here I negotiate evidence. Pay attention to Chinasa Nworu. Pay attention to Chinasa Nworu lies against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And at this point, you will start asking yourself, what is the purpose of these people trying to tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What are they going to achieve of trying to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down? Who are those who supposed to stand with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who are those who supposed to be in forefront fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They're supposed to be the members of the DOS. But guess what? They are now the Nigerian tools. Nigerian government are now using them to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They told us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya. Some of them are foolishly asking, what did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to Kenya to do? Does it mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't have rights to relocate or to go to any country of his choice to be there? Does it mean that for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to move around, that he need to be taking permission? Chinasa and Nworu, who run out of Kuwait, have you announced to Biafrans where you are hiding today? You went to hide in Ghana. There is not safe for you. You go back to Australia. So why are you people are foolishly asking? Now, I want us, because everything we are going to bring in here, we are going to analyze the motive behind it. We are going to analyze the intention, what the person is trying to bring out. In this video, you will see Mohamed Abbas blackmailing and lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a broad daylight on a platform that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu single-handedly created. Chinasa and Nworu went there on holy platform of Radio Biafra and start blackmailing the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra. Now, let us take it one after the other. You know, that's why if you are joining me for the first time, my name is MAP Eziokwu Bundo. 1. The only man who promised Biafran child that I will make him sound so stupid on this social media. Today, Biafran child is sounding so stupid. The only man that destroy all the APC media warrior. I told Chibuze Egwatu na mmeche nyife n'oge si na IPOB, but today he has run out of IPOB. I know. Now let us listen to Mohamed Abbas, aka Chinasa and Nworu, because we have defeated Nnokwa Chimezie and her crooks. So Chinasa and Nworu has now come out to take the job by himself, thinking that he has what it takes to blackmail and lie against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let us watch.
Who they will kill, who they will burn their houses and clear their family. This attitude must stop. This attitude must stop. This behavior must stop. I am saying it very clearly today. Let the ones
I'm using laptop to play it, so the voice will be so low.
Anybody coming out to threaten any IPOB member to kill, especially most of them who goes to Sokoto, that is the message they always come back with. Who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will kill. Not only those who go.
Do you hear that?
The people we sent to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto.
Did you hear that? Chinasa and Nworu is telling the world that people will go to Sokoto and come back, and they will be threatening IPOB members and be telling people who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will unalive. Chinedueke, please don't be confused. If you are confused, later you call in and tell me the area you are confused, then we will clear you. Now, Chinasa and Nworu, who claimed to be a member of DOS, is telling you that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, na people ne threaten na sisi na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gebu ha. Now, can Chinasa and Nworu show us any evidence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu threatening any person to kill the person or to unalive the person? Can Chinasa and Nworu show us evidence? Now, Joe Mwegi, if Chinasa and Nworu can be telling the whole world, now the whole world now that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na-egbu mmadụ, what message is he passing to the Nigeria government and to the world? In other words, Chinasa and Nworu is telling the world now that na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will egbu mmadụ, that he unalive people, that he is now doing the job, trying to vindicate Nigeria government, saying any person is sending in Sokoto not threatening. Can you get one anti? And I na the main one. Actually,
these are the messages some of them come back with.
When people got join the program, then I am at the main issue itself, because this program here, we have the main one on Hanchanine no here I get play Hanchanine okay what. So negano share Shanguru and Inti.
Messages. These are some of the messages given to the Directorate of State and to many IPOB members. Tell Chinasa nworu, tell Chike Doziem, Chuku your form, I will kill them, I will wipe their families. And the person saying these things, he's the only one who knows how to wipe people's family. Those who can advise all of them going to Sokoto should advise them. Because some of the people are claiming that they don't see this threat. I am an Igbo man. I am I am an Ngwa man. I will be the last person you will threaten with death when I do you nothing. And I will forgive you, or I will go and sleep, or chicken out. You are not the only person who knows where they sell petrol to bomb people's house.
You are not the only person who knows where they are selling petrol to bomb people's house.
You are not the only one who knows where they buy bullets to kill people.
You are not the only one who knows where to buy bullets to unalive people. That's the line.
You are not the only one who knows those who can kill.
You are not the only one who knows those who can unalive people.
I am an Ngwa man. I am a born warrior.
A cowboy.
During this month, this should be the last time we will be hearing those kind of threats from people that we are in IPOB, whom we were feeding with our own money. We turn around to threaten us after 10 years, 11 years, because of your selfish interest. I am saying this thing on radio this night.
Why the voice?
For every
this thing is
Biafran
very
to know,
low.
we must put a stop, because this is how we took it for granted. They killed our Biafra land coordinator, Mazi Nnamdi. They killed him, and when he was killed, when we start raising alarm, that this guy.
Now pay attention. I'll say that now. Obuzo bidogodu with the threat. After the threat in now, Mazi Nnamdi was unalive. The moment he came out to question the destruction being caused by the ex-DOS gangsters, the moment Ikechukwu Ugwoha, I have played the video and I showed you people the video before. Ikechukwu Ugwoha, Chinasa nworu threatened that he will buy him. After Chinasa nworu removed the Bayelsa state coordinator and the Delta state coordinator, and the Bayelsa IPOB crumbled, Delta IPOB crumbled, and Ikechukwu Ugwoha start questioning Chike Doziem and Chinasa nworu, asking them, how can you people went and send somebody who is under his control to go and do so and so without consulting him? Now you people have caused a lot of problems in IPOB. Now you destroy a lot of things. You are calling on him to go and repair it. After that very voice record, Chinasa nworu threatened him. It's not up to 1 month or 2 months after that threat, Ikechukwu Ugwoha was assassinated. Now, when Ikechukwu Ugwoha was assassinated, I want to ask Chinasa nworu, can you come out and swear that you know nothing? Because of that Simon Ekpa tweeted that this thing, he rushly and tried to put it on Simon Ekpa. Let me say it here. Simon Ekpa knows nothing about the death of Ikechukwu Ugwoha. he knows nothing about it. The people who knows what happened to Ikechukwu Ugwuoha is Chinasa, Nworu, and this ex-DOS Abbas. They know what happened to Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. That is why up till today they refuse to investigate it, because if you investigate the death of Ikechukwu Ugwuoha, you will trace it to Chinasa, Nworu and the Dead Men Squad. Who are Dead Men Squad? Dead Men Squad are Chinasa, Nworu own recruited boys that he is using to commit crimes in Biafra land. Now, he is doing everything possible to push it to autopilot. Even when they ask him to say, since you don't know, since you claim that you don't know the people, because according to him, he is working hard to put it in autopilot. Can he mention the name of the person who went there and unalive Ikechukwu Ugwuoha? Do you know that Chinasa, Nworu exonerates Nigeria government of unaliving Ikechukwu Ugwuoha? Chinasa, Nworu said that he can never mention Nigeria government because he knows that Nigeria government has no hand in the death of Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. Now, let us use the side of Chinasa, Nworu. Chinasa, Nworu said that Simon Ekpa and Autopilot is working for Nigeria government. They are government agent. Now, how can you say that how can you now be separating Simon Ekpa from Nigeria government? Igbo Defense League, when you come out, when I will give chance for a question, bring this question and I will dissect it. If you have been following MAP, you will know that MAP have been consistent in bringing out all these things. When Ikechukwu Ugwuoha was threatened, I made the video, I said this thing that I'm saying today. When he was unalive, I played the voice record of Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. I have played it in my platform. So I am just repeating what I have done before, because as of then, when I call these people the APC media warrior, most of the people that is now coming out to be saying to be exposing them now was against me. Most, I would say 98% were against me. 98% of people that are now exposing these ex-DOS gangsters, most of them were against me when I made that exposition, when I start exposing these things. And that is why some of them say, Mazi, we are not saying that what you are saying is not true, but you should keep it inside. That is why if you come to this struggle today, go to any person platform, you will see that my platform is the only platform. Every time, most of them will come there to abuse, because I saw them earlier and I exposed them earlier, even before the attack on Emma Powerful. I made that video telling them that these people is targeting Emma Powerful when they appointed Chinwendu Okadibo to be DOS press secretary, and I exposed them and I shouted on top of my voice. So I am not saying it now. I am just repeating what I have said before. And that is why a lot of people hated me in the first place. Now, Chinasa, Nworu is now accusing the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of unaliving IPOB member. And he said that since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that every IPOB member that have been arrested, none of them have been freed. That is a fantastic lie. Barrister Nnemeke Ejiofor has freed a lot of IPOB members, but because of the evil mind of this ex-DOS cabals, they keep on lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will ask yourself, what are they going to benefit by lying and blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The only thing they are going to benefit is just money. They will pay them in Ghana must go. Just give them check. Nothing more, because they cannot contest. Those the people that bought them cannot trust them to come into the Nigerian politics. Look at Uchemefo. for very more than going to 10 years now. Uchemefo, you have never go anywhere to do anything in Nigeria because he cannot be trusted. Onye Lelo Ogia cannot be trusted by the buyer. So Chinasa Nworu now is on Radio Biafra telling the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bụ ogbu mmadụ. No Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na ihe dia. Na mgbe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ na DSS, na people na aga there, eja for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will drop their ID card, their NIN, and they will go back. And now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS in the Sokoto prison, if you go there after you visit Mazi, you get arrested. Now, what does that tell you? Is he not the same Mazi that in DSS is in Sokoto? So he did not hand them over when he was in Sokoto prison, underground prison. It is now that he is now able to communicate with people. Now that the people can proudly visit him is when he will now hand them over. And yet, he have not handed all the people that them, the DOS ex-gangsters, have sent to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They go and come back. He did not hand them over. All these blackmails, all of this is to just tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because you want to establish your own organization. Now, can't you unu si na unu nwe brain, need intelligent, you are smart, you are a Radio Biafra student, you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Somebody came to you to tell you that he is now institutionalizing IPOB. Now, how can you be institutionalizing IPOB and you are attacking the leader of that very movement that you want to institutionalize? If truly you mean well for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and you mean well for IPOB, you want to do what you are saying, why can't you just do it and elevate your leader as your supreme leader? Why must you tarnish the image of your own leader for IPOB to be institutionalized? Is tarnishing the image of IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also part of the building the institution in IPOB? Chinasa Nworu, who is telling you that he is trying to institutionalize IPOB, is blackmailing the leader and the founder of the IPOB. How does that work together? I'm asking you. How can you tell me that you want to expand IPOB and the only way you can do that is by attacking your own leader, trying to blackmail him? You are already blackmailing him, just that you have failed woefully. Kaigekwana, the cowboy who is claiming Ngwa born warrior, a cowboy. Do you know the meaning of a warrior? A warrior is not afraid of any person. A born warrior can never be hiding his face. A born warrior will fight you one-on-one, face off with you. Now, I ask Chinasa Nworu, can't you see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He was in Nigerian court in 2015 with Mazi Benjamin Madbugu. In that very court, Mazi Benjamin roared like a lion and he told Nigeria government that you cannot jail me. They never want you to jail me. They confront Nigeria government in one-on-one, face off in Nigerian court, in their own court. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu challenge all of them in court, including the recent one that happened, that you see him face off with Justice Omotosho, where he said, Omotosho, show me the law. That was one-on-one with the enemy. You that claim to be a Ngwa-born cowboy, can you just simply show your face and your identity? You have been hiding for a decade. How can a coward like you be hiding and be calling yourself a warrior? You went to the extent of using AI to be doing images of people telling that you are the one. If you are man enough, show your face. But we will push you and show you where to fall. After on 30th May, go and mark it down. Your downfall starts. You will be on a free flow fail. Ị ga-ada ka Nigerian economy, ị ga-etipịa ka Nigerian currency. Je detuo ya na ọmụ agwa gị. Now ka anyị na-egekwa nwamba nshi.
Was killed by the auto criminals. Messages came. Don't say he was killed by the auto criminals. Say he was killed by the Nigerian government. I said I will not say that because I know the people who killed this young man.
You hear that? He said that even when he was saying that Biafran Land National Coordinator was killed by auto criminals, autopilot, that a message come for them telling him not to say that no autopilot will be Biafran Land National Coordinator. But he, Chinasa, nworu, refused. And he replied that I can never say that it was Nigeria government. You know why? Truly, he knows the people that killed, that unalive Ikechukwu Ugwuoha. And those people are his boys. He knows them. There's no argument. He knows them. And they knows him. He only put the name of Simon Ekpa there so that you people will start the attention will deviate. That is one of the reasons why I told you people that I attacked Simon Ekpa, because you know that Biafrans will investigate this. You don't need to involve yourself when you know that you are not the one.
We have their record, and some of them are still on the run, and some of them are now back in Aba. Some of them have now gone to Sokoto and come with another instruction.
Now, he said here that some of the men that killed, that unalive Ikechukwu Ugwuoha has gone to Sokoto and come with another instruction. In other words, this one Banshee is telling the world that the person that killed that unalive Ikechukwu Ugwuoha was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because that is what he intends to say. That is what he is trying to say. Now, can I get to the main video? Here. Nka kita ba I na-epulie I na-egosi na evidence here. I na-egosi na evidence here because I know I put I tie gị mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. Pay attention here.
Colonial policies. And if we don't campaign, and any day the British decided
to... Why this volume you edit this low?
In places that even their citizens will say, hands off in this contraption called Nigeria. Let people be free. Because they have refused to change their foreign policy towards our land. They are still controlling our place with their colonial policies. And if we don't campaign, and any day the British decided to lift their colonial policies in Nigeria, Biafra will be free. That's why we can never lose focus. And I want everybody to wait for their documentary coming out. As soon as the documentary comes out, we will take the documentary. Anywhere they lie, the world will know that they have lied. It is a 75 minutes documentary coming out from BBC, and we are gladly waiting. Mazi, Biafra will come. Biafra will come. It's unfortunate that for some years, we spent time trying to protect the image of IPOB, trying to hold the image of IPOB. Mazi, it is unfortunate and it is very disappointing. I will say it on this place that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, some people come on social media and say he's in prison, he's not talking anything, wait until he comes out. One thing, do they forget that he's giving a sentence, a longer life sentence?
Pay attention, not here, the
that
very
if
important.
If he wants to make some corrections, he can do it while he was there, because he had all the opportunities. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had the opportunity when he's coming out in Kuje. He had all the opportunities. When he was coming out in the court, will anybody say that he didn't have chance to speak? From time to time, people don't know how he started speaking in the court. It was people that walked towards it thinking that he will use that opportunity to disassociate himself from what was happening. But instead, when he comes out from the court, he will threaten people. He will call some people to go for message.
I think the volume is more higher now, right? The volume are more higher now.
Call people. And I am asking every IPOB member who is a critical thinker, ask yourself, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out from the DSS custody coming to court, has he ever mentioned IPOB? Has he ever mentioned the leadership of IPOB openly? Has he ever said anything pertaining to IPOB? If you have anyone, show me. Maybe I didn't know when that will happen. But he is free to come out and talk about Abid, talk about raise money for him. That they will hyper him. He will greet some people. He never greet the IPOB members who are coming to the court before they've been threatened.
Pause it here. Now, do you hear what he said? In the report on TikTok did too much. Because if you're on TikTok, please power tap on TikTok before they will bring it down. Now, he said that since they arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never one day mentioned IPOB. He have never one day talk anything about IPOB. Let us play this video. I think this video will be the
and I will fight for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. As your family been able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
Now, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention IPOB there? Which group Mazi is talking? Please, can somebody go and invite Chinasa and nworu? Let us hear Chinasa and nworu again, because we told you we will demolish you. Every lies against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we will bring it and we will crush it. We will expose you. You see how he is busy blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I will still find the other videos because we have a lot of video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have a lot of them. A lot. Yes, it will be echoing because I connected it on the speaker. That will be the main reason why it is echoing.
So we hope that they will change their mind.
They are using it to do experiments against us.
Exactly.
Now this one. Let's listen to Chinasa and nworu so that you people will hear what he said again.
Tell them to continue to support for the freedom.
Pay attention.
While he was there, because he had all the opportunities. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had the opportunity when he's coming out in Kuje. He had all the opportunities. When he was coming out in the court, will anybody say that he didn't have chance to speak? From time to time, people don't know how he started speaking in the court. It was people that what was he thinking that he will use that opportunity to disassociate himself from what was happening. But instead, when he comes out from the court, he will threaten people. He will call some people to go for message, call Abid, call people. And I am asking every IPOB member who is a critical thinker, ask yourself, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out from the DSS custody coming to court, has he ever mentioned IPOB? Has he ever mentioned the leadership of IPOB openly? Has he ever said anything pertaining to IPOB? If you have anyone, show me. Maybe I didn't know when that will happen. But he is free to come out and talk about Abid, talk about raise money for him. That they will hyper him. He will greet some people. He never greet the IPOB.
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
For justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
last question. As your family been able to
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family.
He say anybody using what? IPOB. And Chinasa Wankita told you people that he have not mentioned IPOB, and they have not disassociated IPOB from any criminal. Now, TikTok, I'm sorry, if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube, you will be seeing the video, but thank God you people are hearing the voice. Now, did you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu telling you that anyone using the IPOB name to commit crime is what? A criminal. And he said that IPOB is built on 4 cardinal points. Let us hear.
Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
Thank you, Onyendo.
Who are coming to the court before they've been threatened. He never told them to continue to support for the freedom. He never mentioned IPOB members. The IPOB leadership tried all they can, telling him to disassociate with him from Simon Ekpa. We were mocked. The brothers, every one of them do campaign, do broadcast for that. They call us all kinds of names. Every day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out from court. They will mock us that the message we sent for him that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wall in our back. It was all there. Are they not seeing it? Didn't they see it? We tried all we can to do what? For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to disassociate himself from the criminality that was happening in Biafra land. Because we believed in him. If there was something he was doing, he never opened his mouth and told us. Instead, he make a memo, give to one of the lawyers to publish that he banned us. He don't to talk about Simon Ekpa.
He said Mazi made a memo and banned them not to talk about Simon Ekpa. Now, before that, did you hear him say that they try everything to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disassociate himself from the criminals happening in Biafra land? Now, the question here is, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disassociate IPOB and himself from any criminal activities that is happening in Biafra land? The answer is yes. Do you need video and the evidence? Pay attention. Better video. Agwa munu. I get teaching us nworu mbadangwalangu n'isi. You are lying against your leader. Now, since for this man to come out to tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not mentioned IPOB in the court, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not disassociate himself from any criminal activities that is happening in Biafra land, it simply means that Chinasa, Nworu, and the other ex-US gangsters are not following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case, and they are not even observing what is happening to that case. Because if you are interested in the court case, you will be paying attention on the videos and everything that is coming out from the court. But because they told themselves that they are done, they can never fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when that memo he was talking about came out, he said that the memo did not come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said that the memo is coming from Kanu Takanu. Now, the same person who said that the memo did not come from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that it was manipulated, is now coming out now to tell us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually sent them that message and they ignore it. Now I ask you, Chinasa, Nworu, what happened to command and control of IPOB? What happened to command and control? Obey before complain. Now, you see how you disgrace yourself. Now, Biafrans are lovers of freedom. Kaino from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Those out there in the East who are killing in the name of IPOB.
that they are criminals. They are criminals. They are not part of this family. We are called a family for a reason. We've come to serve our people, not to enslave them. Anybody conducting any type of activity that contravenes the welfare of our people is a criminal and must be dealt with.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any form of violence or subversion in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble. It's called IPOB. It's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total.
Mazi say our family is noble. It is called what? IPOB. In case you did not hear it. And Chinasa Nworu said that Mazi has never mentioned IPOB in the court. And the Mazi has not disassociate any criminals, those criminals that is happening in Biafra land with IPOB. Now, do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went to the extent of even making sure that, I will not say what he said. Let me finish playing this one. Let me take it back a little bit. Because we told you that we have defeated Nwaanyị Nnọkwa. Now, chinasa nworu is not happy. He feel defeated, and he, as a boss now, he let him come out. He want to take up the job. Now we have pushed him to come out openly to do that job. Now he is doing the job. Onyendu
in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble. It's called IPOB. It's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total. Why would I kill? In total. People have sacrificed my parents for them. Why would I want to kill any other person after that? Huh?
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB
is a criminal.
Do you hear that? Anyone who is committing crime in the name of IPOB is a criminal, said by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. And it's like a Maxwell Opera and the Mandela knows that this day will come where chinasa nworu will be lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, blackmailing him. And they repeated this. Onyendu, can you say it again? And Onyendu repeated it again. Now, let me show you in court where Onyendu was vibrating about the criminality that is going on in Biafra land. Let me show you the video.
That's why if I said no idiot can try this problem, and they know it very well. They know it very well. And I suspect that some people in government are complicit. They are making money with this security. They are making money with it. They don't know the kind of outside. In 2 minutes, this nonsense will stop. Who is the idiot? Who is the bagger? That will speak when I'm talking. Who is the fool? Who is the idiot? I ask. That I give another idiot, and then the idiot will counter it. Who is the bastard? I'm asking you. Nobody can. I'm Nnamdi Kanu. Who's the idiot?
Mohamed.
What is it?
Can you tell us the ongoing killings in the East in the name of IPOB? What is your stand on that?
Anybody involved in any form of violence or insecurity in the southeast in the name of IPOB is not, we know. Let me come out of this nonsense, this mess. 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes, I guarantee you. And there'll be peace in the east. Not just south. Everywhere in the east, not the entire south.
Do you hear that?
Huh?
Do you hear that? Now, those of you who Mr. Abbas say that you are IPOB critical thinkers, and the question he asks you, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in court, have you heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disassociating himself from the criminality that is going on in our land? Do you now see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaking, condemning and disassociating not just him, but the entire IPOB and the Biafran at large from any kind of criminal? And the person who is blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is someone who claims to be an IPOB movement leader. Is someone who claims to be a member of DOS. Now, you see why we told you, since Nigeria government is no longer attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are the people taking that job to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Can any of them tell me the content of this content Chinasa Nworu play here? What was his intention of making these allegations against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What is he trying to say? He is trying to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never one day condemned any criminality in Biafra land. He is trying to tell you, his umu bingo, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never one day disassociate IPOB from Asari to Kobo group of criminals or any people, Nigeria government that is committing crimes in Biafra land. That Mazi has never one day condemn it or disassociate IPOB from it. That Mazi have never one day mentioned the name of IPOB in court. In the video I played now, you hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu telling you that the noble family, that if you are committing crime in the name of IPOB, you are a criminal, that IPOB is noble. This is a noble family. It is called IPOB. Now, what did the Chinasa Nworu want? Chinasa Nworu want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come in court. Nwa Chineke ka afa gị ndị niile abịa n'ime court. Kedu afa gị? Afa mbụ Mazi Achebe. Mazi Achebe daalụ. Ngwa kedu afa gị? Afa mbụ Uzuoka. Uzuoka daalụ. Ngwa ka afa gị? So Mazi will come to court and be mentioning every IPOB member one by one. And the same Chinasa Nworu is the person who IPOB media was on fire. He couldn't condemn Ike Nguruagu. He couldn't caution Ike Nguruagu. Rather, he came on Radio Biafra to defend Chibuze Egwatu, and you have the effrontery to be attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, if you want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to mention your name, but then have on a list. So Mazi Biaze Court to go list. So once Mazi mention IPOB, you don't know that he have already recognized you. Eh? So Chinasa Nworu choka Mazi na akpafa. Chinasa Nworu, have you ever called the name of IPOB media one after the other? Now I ask you people, can you now tell me what is the motive behind Chinasa Nworu's blackmail against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What is the motive behind it? This Ikane Sonya, Kaine Gekwan Wambanshi, Ngwa Bon Warrior, Nandem Gono Yabia Gwani Monya Bonyan Gwao, Obukano Yak and Gwaju and Warrior, Obukano Na, Chinasa Nworu the Kande Ka Warrior Gwanadi. Honestly, I'm sorry to say Ngwe her warrior. If it is Chinasa Nworu, Chinasa Nworu nwa bulu a warrior number ana bongwa ngwe nwelo warrior ngwa boto in terms of ife nwoke. Somebody who couldn't even show his face on camera. Unafunu go eneje na a TV station interview with audio. A TV station, imagine here japia televised. It's visual. Okay, na form na ekwu. If them bunch Chinasa Nworu well, let him talk and people will be seeing him. Very soon we'll create AI. Then Chinasa Nworu may invite. We all know that. People should come and denounce this cowboy or cowboy. It's a cowboy. Now, can I get one auntie? Tarnishing the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tarnishing the image of IPOB, because the moment you start tarnishing the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, automatically you are tarnishing the image of IPOB. Now, Chinasa Nworu na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not mention the leadership. He mentioned Avid. He mentioned the rising sun. How will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention a name of saboteurs? Mazi have made it clear that he is not working with you. 100 men movement. It's not saying maybe he's Baba Buhari the second. Now, Kochika go to first. Let us be sincere. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will you now recognize the people you are not working with? So the anger and the bitterness in Chinasa Nworu is that Mazi recognized the groups that he is working with and he failed to recognize his own enemy, how will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu use his own hand to promote his enemy? There is something Igbo Defense said in her submission. If I'm not mistaken, I will borrow that word. Igbo Defense said that the main purpose of these people trying to push Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to disassociate himself from every other group is they are trying to do that in order to be able to condition him and subject him to succumb to their own terms and conditions, so that they will now be able to destroy him. And I totally agree with that. They want to isolate him, because so that when they sabotage him, nobody will now come for him, because he have already used his hand to create enemy by himself, by disassociating himself with Avid, disassociating himself with the Rising Sun, disassociating himself with every other group who meant well, who can fight, who can fill the gap in the absence of chinasa and nworu and the members of ex-gangsters. Mazi gwalunu ana-agwọ onere. Ena-eme gịnị? Ana-agwọ onere. Now, had he been na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu disassociate onwe from Avid, from Rising Sun, and from the ambassadors, what will be the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the presence of ex-DOS gangsters ganging up against him and blackmailing him? Who will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu rely on to push the movement of Biafra restoration? Who will Mazi Nnamdi Kanu call upon? I'm asking you. So they feel bitter that their plans, their evil plan, has failed woefully. They're now left with no option than to come open and start attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? The attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the beginning of their failure. The attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the beginning of their end. They can never ever survive this tsunami that is coming on their way. It will sweep them out. That is why I told you, you cannot defend these ex-DOS gangsters without sounding stupid. Now, on yesterday program, before I was thinking that the people who defended DOS now had the okay. But after seeing the one that opened his camera yesterday, believe you me, 80% of people now put out on TikTok, he defend the ex-DOS gangsters, are junkies and they're addicted. Mkpurumili group, and I will try to bring one of the video. Or Ghana facing reality, you got which there. They can never answer questions. So, and them this person, the only person na food again, ni jabo, enwelu an idiot anakpo holy barrier. Mbosonya mbanwu kameria. Hey, that they can take it serious. Onya dika onye that is it. In the holy barrier anya one karo white jide godiri ahu ni na rie nya gogo. Then odizie ka onye ori ekpenta njidezi hook die na aka ri na aka ekpe. We na mezia na adi aka akwụkwụ. Enegide mi odika ihe agwo no chelu ugbo. From that day, can kwesịrị take. Or that is why each open your camera, they can never. Hungry tout. Onye send the 20,000 naira mapota. Bia constitute to a nuisance. Kuyeriwe. Now, Mohamed Abbas, nyanyonu nkapia from Ungwa.
all those things he was being controlled. I don't want to say certain things. Some politicians, some governors, because they were bringing money to his family members, they told him, don't disassociate yourself with that guy. If you disassociate yourself, you are not going to come out.
Now, he said that because of politicians are bringing money to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family, that was the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not to disassociate himself. In ano they are saying they are not. The same you people that told us that the Kanu family is feeding from IPOB monthly dues. Is the monthly dues now politician? So IPOB monthly dues now was a politician. How can these people be lying? Okone munu nanya na negekwanu Mohamed Abbas nti. Ona nekwu ya amubele onye obuna nga apụta nwu here defend nwo chinasa nworu. The only people get defend nwo chinasa nworu successfully bo either na onye ahụ kachi na psychiatric hospital where may escape, or na mkpụrụ mmiri have taken over the person. That is the only kind of people you ga funga bia defend it, because one, they will lose shame. Habidozi nyoto no. Ngwa nekwani anya.
When I was telling people here that Simon Ekpa was sent to infiltrate IPOB, most of you were talking nonsense. But I'm happy that today, those who went to visit him, some of you he's speaking to, he have told you the truth. He have told you how he brought in Simon Ekpa into IPOB. Because of money that was given through somebody who told him that he wants Simon Ekpa, he's bringing somebody to, he will bring Simon Ekpa to be part of the leadership. If not, they will not bring money. That is how he brought Simon Ekpa, want to impose it in the leadership, and today he's blaming us that we would have accepted Simon Ekpa and managed him. Had even we managed him, he wouldn't have caused the problem that happened in Biafra land.
Now, pause it here, let me educate you. Now, this is one bingo, and I'm watching us and nworu Mohamed Abbas. The honest truth remains that had it been that you people did not push Simon Ekpa to that extent, Simon Ekpa will not go astray. Anything that Simon Ekpa did today that is wrong was caused by the ex-DOS gangster. If truly that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this thing to you, it means that his knowledge is superb. You cannot compare his knowledge with all these things you people win. Now the truth and the honest truth is that had it been when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, give Simon Ekpa a slot to be broadcasting, if you people obeyed that very instruction, if you people obey that very order and give Simon Ekpa that very slot, Simon Ekpa will be broadcasting on Radio Biafra and up to today. And the IPOB could have achieved times 100 of those things they couldn't achieve today. Honestly speaking, there will be no crisis and there will be no any person being confused because of one thing or the other. Had it been that you people gave Simon Ekpa that order as was instructed by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because of your jealous and hatred, and because you people has evil mind against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, because you people have already accumulated this anger and hatred against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you people have already mapped out your evil plan against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You people have already make out your plans how to crumble and destabilize IPOB. That was single reason out of jealous that you deliberately reject that very instruction, and the result is the anarchy that happened, the catastrophe that took place in Alibo today. You people are afraid that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought someone who has capacity more than you people, who will achieve a lot of things. You are afraid that you will be relegated And guess what? End of the day, you still be relegated because you are incompetent. You don't have what it takes to lead any movement. You cannot even lead your family, not to talk of leading IPOB. And I challenge you all, can you people come out to show us the achievement of the ex-DOX gangsters since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Show us or tell us the one of your achievement towards Biafra restoration. In infrastructure, you have the mind to be accusing your leader. Now, since you are now accusing your leader, what will the Nigeria government be doing? Definitely, they will become your follower and be gingering you and be cheering you up because you have voluntarily taken up their job. You have voluntarily doing their bidding. You have now successfully turned yourself the enemy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why you are now being relegated. If you have any atom of shame, the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came on Radio Biafra and he said, and I quote, that he is looking for 100 men and they have not gotten up to 15. At that point, you people should have known that you are not a man. You are not a man. You people are not men. That you people are not qualified. In 2017, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created the 100 men today, and he positioned most of the continental reps in that 100 men committee, which Chike Doziem was headed. And because of the incompetent men that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thought that they are even qualified to be there, he loses there, Kuba actually. They start gossiping. That was when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out and say that there is no more men in our land. Because you people were there. He was with you people there. And you people turned the platform into a gossip, which he ordered Chico Doziem to close the 100 men committee WhatsApp group. And Chike Doziem on the 18th of June 2018 write a memo ordering every continental reps to go out from the listing and take the members they brought in. I challenge anyone to ask Chike Doziem, is Mazi Achebe lying? And today, you people just repeated your failure again, and you are angry that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu moved on, and he creates and he activates the 300 men, and he give them duty at the assignment and the target which they are delivering. That become your problem. That become an issue. Do you think that Biafra freedom is a life duty, life job, contract? Because most of you are benefiting. They are paying some of you. And that is why anyone who is receiving money is not a freedom fighter but a worker. You work for your money. You are not a freedom fighter. A freedom fighting is a voluntarily and is free of charge. You don't pay. You don't collect money. The only person who is not allowed to work as a freedom fighter is the leader of that very freedom fighter, if he don't have company of his own, because he cannot. Because the moment you become a freedom fighter, your assets will be seized by the country who is holding you captive. And as a leader, you cannot subject yourself to be under another person as a worker, because time is needed for freedom. You cannot combine these two things. You need to be free to attend and meet the necessary people anytime, any day, any moment. And every other person should have one or two things that he or she must be doing. Ejira, I salute you. Fearless lady, one of our own. Now, Chinasa Nworu is confessing in this live video. Most of you did not decode it. He is making a live confession that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that I wish had it been that they managed Simon Ekpa well, that those things that happened in Biafra land couldn't have happened. That is 101% correct. Everything that happened at that period is because of the incompetence and the hatred chinasa, nworu and co has that made them to fail to restructure and re-strategize themselves on the way forward and give Simon Ekpa the directions and how to broadcast. Had it been Simon Ekpa was broadcasting on Radio Biafra, he will not be there to be giving order. He will not be there to be saying, I am in charge of ESN. He will not be there be saying, do this one, do that one. He will only come there to expose Nigeria government, expose what their agenda. He will only come there to tell the Nigerians the evil they are planning. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and Simon Ekpa is in prison in Finland, have you heard any plan of Fulani men on Radio Biafra? The answer is no. Have you heard these ex-gangsters coming to tell you the plans of the Nigerian government against the Biafran or against the Nigerian itself? The answer is no. Every blessed day, what you hear from chinasa, nworu is hijack money, hijack monkey, hijack money, hijack monkey, ngwabon mugu, ngwabon warrior, ngwabon mugu, nwa bingo who couldn't show his face. How they want to destroy this IPOB? How they want to destroy chinasa, nworu? How can you destroy a damaged human being? Chinasa, nworu that is already damaged. How will you now destroy a damaged human being? The moment you pick a fight with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you become a condemned scion. Go and ask Nnọọ Chimeze. The main people that orchestrated this mayhem that took place in Biafra land is chinasa, nworu. Most of the atrocities that happened, they did it and they put it on autopilot in order to tarnish the image of autopilot, in order to tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to prove a point and you wreak havoc on our people. He is confessing. Your leader give you instruction on way forward. You leave it.
That is his excuse. Some are saying, you don't send somebody to Sokoto. We have sent people to Sokoto through proxy, through many ways. Ask them the message they come back to. Most of you, if you hear the message Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave to them, you will call me and tell me, chinasa, nworu, don't talk anything good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't even.
Biafrans, is this monkey talking good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Eh? Is he talking any good about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I'm asking you people. Somebody who is blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, when I told you last 3 years that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer working with these people, some of you think that I was just saying it. The only mistake Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made is appointing chinasa, nworu and Chike Doziem to be part of leadership in this movement. That is only mistake he made. Because these people are not qualified to lead anything. Last 3 years, I made a broadcast. I tell people that the ex-DOS are no longer with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That they are the one fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they are pretending. All of them. If they attack in that meme, oh my God. Had it been that I am not prepared in this struggle before I come out, I could have gone inside. Everywhere, map, autopilot. Now, they are now trying everything to make people, to confuse people, to start hating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But guess what? Their most fear today is that there is other groups. There are other groups that have risen up. Now he is crying about Avid. He is crying about Rising Sun. He is crying about the ambassadors. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu launched 100-man committee. He reactivated it. They have failed woefully. Then they now lose it completely. That is why you see now them coming out to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And guess what? These people can never make a program of question and answer again. If they want to make any program of question and answer, they will give a instruction on the Patrick Ikes or whoever that will do this thing. Never you pick a call from a number you don't know. He will only pick a call from those that is supporting him. Because he knows that if he allow MAP to call on that program, hey, apianya question, apieko, nyonya question, or deka Kurt Brown, or deka James Brown or Bobrisky. He cannot, because onwelo the ability to reason, onwelo the ability to articulate, onwelo the ability to strategize, onwelo the ability to detect. And I ask you, when last did you hear M branch this, M branch that? Before now you will be hearing our M branch have discovered this person is a sabo. Our M branch, no more M branch. And well, on that no more M branch. The reason all those structures were under the command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chinasa Nworu is the least any person can call his or her leader. Because this man has nothing. You go there, somebody who claimed that Onyendu instruct you not to show your face and not to come to social media. And you are coming to broadcast on Radio Biafra. With your voice alone, do you think that all your voice and you will speak near where people there and they will not decode your voice? Now, on 30th May, this 30th May is an open challenge. I challenge Chinasa Nworu to lead the 30th May prayer and the video it in your country where you are residing. Let us see you. So that you will honor those men that died on the 30th day. Can you do that? Or Popotangwa Bingo, who don't know his left from right, either Irish potato, na social media. He will never allow people to ask him questions. Because if he allow people to ask him questions, they will push him to show himself, because he can never be able to answer any single question. The same way nobody can ever defend them and answer question. Nobody can ever defend these people and answer question. These people have mental disorder. Ndangwe mental problem. Obula no lo hanisi. The only thing hajibu once hang with the ofu wanting to blackmail. Hapunye no punyo say he hold on that thing. You said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu married a wife and buy house in Kenya. Or you show us the evidence. Up to today, nobody, including the mad dog called their franchise, have never one day give us evidence. Nobody have given us evidence. Now you tell us Mazi is threatening you. Please, can you show us the threat? Can you show us the voice record where Mazi threatening you? So, okay, you told us that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you people that you went there to visit him were arrested and kidnapped, But you now told us that the people you sent to go and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they came back and give you feedback. So is it after they were arrested or before they were arrested? Exactly. The only evidence we will accept for the child in Kenya is DNA test. Now, to show you how these people are manipulating and lying, Biafran child who don't have any citizen of any country told us that he fly to Kenya. Do you know what he went to Kenya to do? To go and investigate how much is the hotel where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lodge. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who bought a house for his girlfriend in Kenya, cannot stay in that house. Rather, he went to a hotel. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is driving the most expensive car in Kenya, cannot buy his own building. Asadi mazukwani ike. Elini munye nde meriri n'aya. So we are here as a Biafran. Kemalu the people ndị against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Kemalu the people in a follow. Kemalu the people that is fighting for you. Oh yeah. Ngwa born warrior. Warrior.
Defend him any longer. Call people. There are people who have visited him. Call him and ask them what is his message to us. We kept silent because of those who have died in this struggle. We continue to march on because this is a divine movement. No man born on a woman will stop the restoration of Biafra. Mazi Nnamdi.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for...
Now, Biafrans, you are joining, we will repeat this thing again. Also, you know that Mazi has not do anything. Oh yeah, where is that blackmail again? Let us play it.
Because they have refused to change their foreign policy towards our land. They are still controlling our place with their colonial policies. And if we decided to lift their colonial policies in Nigeria, Biafra will be free. That's why we can never lose focus. It comes out, we will take the documentary. Anywhere they lie, the world will know that they have lied.
Now, there is something I want to draw your attention here. Now, he is talking about BBC documentary. And he said that if BBC lie, they will take it, they will let the world know. Is it not shameful that chinasa nworu will have the time to be attacking and blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the Yoruba person is now leading and directing BBC documentary to be published about Biafran war? Chinasa nworu and his crew cannot bring any person and they spend the money they are looting from IPOB to sponsor that person to go there, not as an IPOB, but at least go there as an Igbo man, to be the one to direct that very documentary and make sure that everywhere, every angle of that story, every truth must be reviewed in that very documentary. Chinasa nworu, is it not your duty, as you claim that you are trying to institutionalize IPOB, is it not part of that institution to build the people who are supposed to be the one directing the BBC on that documentary to make sure that everything that was hidden will be put and made public? But you were there, go on, visited the Biafra, and he wrote a book, and he said that Ojukwu frustrated every effort to implement the Aburi Accord. Chinasa nworu, you and your cohort have not one day make any book or write any book using one of the best authors there you know. We have the like of Chimamanda Adichie. We have many Igbo brilliant and marvelous writers, authors. Chinasa and nworu, you cannot spend your money on these people to put a right that will capture everything that happened in that Biafra war. Or how they massacred our people, they captured the Aburi Accord, how Gowon abandoned the Aburi Accord, and they bring all the atrocities of Gowon. You can do this, and they will publish it. A well-known author will be contracted to do that job. Chinasa and nworu, your dormant brain have never taken you to that place. The only thing you are good at is how to blackmail your supreme leader, who single-handedly, without any person's effort, pick you up from gutter and position you in a place where you are today. Odibo cousin Nyaoku. Chinasa and nworu, do you know that you can even use Ghana author or other countries' authors to still publish about Biafran story? Give them the details. And you will now use the 30th May to spread it. Did you do it? No, you can't. The only book you can be able to write today is how Kanu family is embezzling money, how the politicians is now feeding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now brings Simon Ekpa because the politician paid him. Can you listen to yourself? Chinasa and nworu, I get taking badangwalangu n'isi. You got the difference between the media personnel of IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and all these junkies, all these bingos. Let me check if I will see one of Chinasa and nworu defender. Going for the kind of people they defend the Chinasa and nworu. I think somebody sent it to me. Our lovely sister sent this to me. And I really thank her for that. Let me bring it. I go see Gebe Gada. We cannot push you and allow you to fall just like that. It is impossible. You can never fall like that. We will push you and we will show you where to fall. I go see Gebe Gada. There's no point you where to fall anyhow. You wanyala, you know, cat it die anyhow, umbana. You can't fall anyhow. We will show you where to fall.
For them, why would I want to kill any other person after that? Huh? Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB zone is a criminal.
All right.
I go see Gabi Gada.
Hold on.
I go see Gabi Gada. That is why we are called IPOB. Why the Yorubas are tarnishing the image of Ndibo and the Biafrans at large? Chinasa and nworu, who claim to be a leader in IPOB, could not come out.
He's a criminal.
All right. What? Hold on. Now I play this thing for you. Now, do you now?
Just a minute. Just a minute. Kono for the kind of people Nabi defend the Chinasa and nworu and the DOS. Can I bear this video now? Before then, can you play go to the first allegation against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu?
Minutes documentary coming out from BBC, and we are gladly waiting. Mazi, Biafra will come. Biafra will come. It's unfortunate that for some years we spent time trying to protect the image of IPOB, trying to hold the image of IPOB. Mazi, it is unfortunate and it is very disappointing. I will say it on this place that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu some people come on social media say he's in prison, he's not talking anything, wait until he comes out. One thing, do they forget that he's given a sentence, a longer life sentence? That if he wants to make some corrections, he can do it while he was there.
Now, get
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB is a criminal.
All right. Hold on. Now, I play this thing for you now. Do you now agree now that Chinasa and nworu just tried to blackmail our leader in the yesterday program? Only this thing. Our brother, how to huh? Brother.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I have been following this movement from, let me tell you, if I'm not mistaken, I've been following this movement religiously. Even you, I've been following you like every day. All NAP, all the top people that are commenting on this movement.
It's not what I asked you.
No, wait. I want to do the background, okay? Allow me. I've been following this movement very closely, from 2020, very closely, okay? We need to understand how these movements work. I don't know why you guys do like this. I don't know why you guys do like this. Because I've been following you. There was a time MAP left IPOB and joined the autopilot and later came back. And there was a time you were also complaining about the way people are jumping around. We are past this stage. What our leader is going through is what he's supposed to go through. I'll tell you the truth. He said it by himself.
And my question, Ajorion Azana, this statement Chinasa and nworu make here, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not condemned or disassociate himself. It's echoing because I connected it to speaker for the voice to be more loud, because those on TikTok are not hearing. The question they ask this Nwabizago Nambu, that statement made by Chinasa and nworu that Mazi have not disassociated himself from IPOB. I mean, disassociate himself from the criminality that is going on in Biafra land. They play the video and they ask him, can you tell us, is Chinasa and nworu saying the truth or not? Let me mute myself and play it. If
that there are only three places for a freedom fighter. Either he's in the grave, or he's in exile, or he's in the prison. The more he's in the prison, the more our movement is getting momentum. We know he's suffering. Hold on. Wait, now allow me finish.
Hold on, where are you watching? Yeah.
I'm watching you from Europe. It doesn't matter where I'm watching from, bro. It doesn't matter. I'm a Biafran. I'm from Imo State.
I know you're my brother. I'm from Imo State. You're my brother. This one you're wearing your leg. What is that?
Mazi Nnamdi, voice.
I was making a music video. So before I came up, I just saw your live stream, so I joined it.
Lie, if you the chain on your, if you see the kind of chain, do you know those kind of chain they use to chain boat or chain a ship? Maybe those of you who have traveled through ship, there is some chain they use to chain. It's always on the side of a boat. This is the kind of chain this guy put on his neck, like somebody who want to commit suicide. Then you put another one on the nose. Junkie. Those kind of chain, is either you use it to those kind of chain you can use to draw cars. They use it to tow cars, trailers. Trailer use that kind of chain to tow another trailer. In Katu, all those ones they carry wood. Those kind of chain they will be here. These are the kind of chain this guy put on the neck. And the guy can't even raise his head up. The chain was busy carrying the guy head down. The guy was struggling. These are the kind of junkies that is defending Chinasa and nworu. And they ask him, let me play the video they play to him again. Where is Chichi? Where is Chinasa and Wankita? Let me play the video they play to him again. Pay attention.
He had all the opportunities.
Listen.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had the opportunity when he's coming out in Kuje. He had all the opportunity. When he was coming out in the court, will anybody say that he didn't have chance to speak? From time to time, people don't know how he started speaking in the court. It was people that walked towards it thinking that he will use that opportunity to disassociate himself from what was happening. But instead, when he comes out from the court, he will threaten people. He will call some people to go for message, say call Abi, call people. And I am
now, Biafrans and lovers of freedom, at least most of you have been listening and following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all throughout his court case. Have you seen where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was threatening people? The only way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu threatening people was the people causing insecurity. When I told you that this dormant brain chinasa and nworu is the one causing the insecurity, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu threatened and said that if he comes out, only 2 minutes, the insecurity will stop because he is going to go after those that is causing insecurity. And he said that he heard that some of Nigerian government are the sponsors of this insecurity, that some of them are benefiting from it. Now, Chinasa and nworu, to show us that he is the person sponsoring insecurity, same as he was threatening him. Now, but that is not where we are going. We are going to play a video where they play to one of Chinasa and nworu defendants. Going for Alumelo.
In every IPOB member who is a critical thinker, ask yourself, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out from the DSS custody coming to court, has he ever mentioned IPOB? Has he ever mentioned the leadership of IPOB openly? Has he ever said anything pertaining IPOB? If you have anyone, show me. Maybe I didn't know when that will happen. But he is free to come out. He talk about Abi, talk about raise money for him. They will hyper him.
Now, this man, if this Chinasa will say, have you heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say anything, mention IPOB? He say, have you heard Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say anything pertaining IPOB? And they play this video to this young man defending the XDOS. And after they play this one, they now give the idiot this video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the video they played for him.
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. As your family will be able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love thee. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out there in the East who are killing?
Now, they play this video again for the guy. Remember, Chinasa said that Mazi has not mentioned IPOB, and he has not said anything pertaining IPOB. And they have played the one of Chinasa and nworu, and now play the one of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they asked the one Bizagon, is Chinasa and nworu blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Pay attention to the answer. Bizagon.
This is just a chain. I'm going to make a video. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'm an artist. It doesn't matter, bro. What I'm trying to say. I make me wait. Because you never told me to because I got this stage of blame.
Question I just make yesterday.
I'm trying to give you answer that you understand.
Story. Guinea King will you na that broadcast Chinasa yesterday. This video me to play now. Can you give us
we misinterpreted what Chinasa tried to say. We misinterpreted him. We misinterpreted him completely because the first time Emeka made that video. Wait, let me finish. The day Emeka made that video, that court day, the first day that video was made. After it, if you can remember, the DOS they made a broadcast, and Chinasa and nworu spoke about that video. He exonerated what Emeka said, that Everybody should hear it now from our leader's voice mouth that he's not the one that sent them to do all those things. Why are we now talking as if we are not following these things? We are MAP. You are following these things. You have joined autopilot. You came back from autopilot. You joined again and came back more than 3 times. You know the truth. You guys know the truth. Why are we blaming people that are working so hard? Because maybe they make some mistakes or 1 or 2 little problems. Instead of advise them, we are turning against them. It doesn't work out. It's not good that way.
My brother. My brother, give us the correct interpretation of yesterday broadcast which they played here.
The interpretation Chinasa was trying to make is that we should not be adding anything. As I make a day for that prison now. For that
my brother, explain to us what is the correct interpretation of
that's what I'm trying to say. If you listen, you are calling me a junkie, but I don't know who you are. That's not the way to address people. I don't know. You are not more educated than I am, but it doesn't matter. What Chinasa was trying to say is that we should not be linking IPOB activities with MNK because MNK is already facing a different thing. He's there now as a freedom fighter. What we are doing as IPOB, you cannot expect him to speak for that. You can't expect MNK.
Now, pay attention. The guy who is defending Chinasa now say that what Chinasa meant by saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never mentioned IPOB or anything pertaining IPOB in the court. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not disassociated himself from the criminality that is going on in Biafra land. That what Chinasa and Nworu mean is that we should not be linking IPOB activities to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Biafrans and lovers of freedom. When I told you people that you cannot defend ex-DOS gangsters without sounding stupid, do you people think that I was playing? Now, call your lady can a jihad stone. Where's your question? Let our lovely mother, let me bring, when our lovely mother, Igbo defense, calm down with a soft voice and ask the Nwabizagon the same question. Kuno fear. Because maybe you will say, hey, we intimidated him, we couldn't give him the chance to answer, or this and that. Kuno for the kind of Bizagons they defend the Chinasa and Nworu. Pay attention. I think
let me hear it from your mouth, please.
He said that if since MK has been coming to court, if there is anywhere that he has mentioned IPOB, something like that, they should show him that he has never mentioned IPOB or something like that. But if you are following this movement, if you are following all the broadcast,
this is the part where you're going off track. What was the context?
Let me. What did he say?
What was the context in which he said what he said? Because context matters.
Madam.
Now, this our mother Julia. What is the context? Why Chinasa and Nworu make that statement? Honestly speaking, Omahiyewo contest. Omahiyewo contest. That English, I catch a interpreter. English is not our own. Come on, get me ponu si anwa adabiko. Inwe ike gbali tulum the meaning of contest. Ka we nwe ike kọwalia ihe wu contest. Ọ na-afọm normal. Ebe a bụ ebe nsogbu ndị onye ọbụla ifu na-eyi dị a. Now, ọ na-achị gị unu that na ọ bụrụ ihe ahụ Chinasa nkwu die. Pay attention.
You ask me one question and I'm trying to answer it, and you ask me another question. That's not how to ask questions, okay? You have to ask me one after the other.
Okay.
I am asking you one after the other.
You ask me what the Chinasa said, and I'm trying to repeat what he said, and you're asking me the context of what. If you ask me the context, what he meant by what he said, that's a different question.
Okay, carry on. What did he say? Let's hear it.
I've told you what he said. I've answered your question. I'm sorry, I cannot go ahead to answer you.
Okay, that's why I asked you another question, because you've already answered.
I've answered your question, man.
So, in what context did he say what he said?
I will not answer you again. Go ahead, say whatever you want to say. I've answered the first question.
Okay,
it's okay. Brother, you say you are acting movie.
No. I'm a music artist, but it doesn't matter. I'm just a Biafran, okay? Who I am doesn't matter. I'm a Biafran by blood. That's what matters, okay? Don't worry about my profession.
Are you at home?
Yes.
Which artist? Where would I find your artwork?
go to Spotify or go to YouTube or even here on TikTok. It's okay. Don't worry, I understand you, bro.
No, hold on. I don't have time. If you want, I can even play the complete audio.
I told you I listen to the broadcast. I can show you a screenshot. I have the broadcast. Everything about Biafra and IPOB, I follow you religiously. Just I'm not kidding. If you guys are not even serious, I can take the movement myself. I can come back and die for Biafra. It doesn't see this thing they bomb my chest, bro. Make no talk too much. They pay me since I make a daily that place. I don't want to mention about Biafra all this time.
I thank you as on your camera, because a lot of people that doesn't on their camera, I ain't taking it serious. Even I don't wake Israel. You didn't answer one, but you are too emotional. Or they can attack. The contents of that video or audio you listen to. Hold on, my brother. It is trying to poison the mind of people over Mazi Nnamdi, because that the man never mentioned IPOB, that he's mentioning Avid and Sunrise. If you like, I play the complete audio. I have it here. Okay, for me. They say at Ramu. Because you know
this is not laughing matter. This is not laughing matter. I swear to God, not laughing matter. No one has to do with them case. No laughing matter. If you laugh, I'll just go out. I'll see that you
can go, brother.
I don't joke with them case. I can kill somebody because of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I swear to God, I can kill somebody.
No, now
they laugh. If you talk about MK, even if I do mistake, they laugh.
Scott, I can talk, I can run and like a mad dog.
Yeah, we gonna go. You can on YouTube, you can know there. I can talk, I can run. It's but a joke in all of me. Now, let us keep laughing aside. But when you music, say people start email a voice to be defending her and they start to make attack. She hear that IPOB so now one of the people they recruit. Just what they no retard, they no for any junkie recruit them. Let them start coming to be clapping for them. People chaining will fair name. Nothing. Underground ndala. They play the voice for you. Now, they now give you the voice of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are still defending it. You need defend there. Would have been or balance. Would have been so. Would have been fine answer. The Lord again. Just a minute, you can connect here my phone. Knock on the battery na bada zia bada. Ako water. They are shameless. And when Belodia send their nasi beho. All in the name naturally butu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is the crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and actually butu. Ongo kwalo chelo kango shun ebe Mazi na kowe henemie. Yet, where is this video? I will bring it. For those of you, namalo that na Mazi is passing through a lot of things. Kunu gegodonya heneme attack inte. Instead of them to join hands. Instead of them to join hand. What the video bunka, let me check if it is.
So we hope that will change your mind.
They are using it to do experiments against us.
Correct.
Exactly.
Pay attention.
There is no way we're going to allow that to happen. My rights must be respected. It's important. My right to fair hearing must be observed and obeyed.
Understand that. They brought him to Kenya into this dock and allow him to talk with that.
You were talking about your health condition. What exactly is wrong with you, sir?
I have congenital heart failure. Congestive heart failure is called. From the medication, you can tell. So they're basically trying to keep me alive. So that when they calculate that I'm about to give up, that my heart is about to pack up, they will now say go. So when I go outside, I will die outside. That's what they're trying to do.
the medications they've been giving to you has not been working.
It's not working. If it's working, why would I have all these lumps underneath my?
And he has written a petition to the Nigerian Medical Association where they brought one quack doctor, somebody who is not a doctor, to treat him.
To come and try and treat.
But up to now, they have not.
They don't know what they're doing, and they know they don't know what they're doing. Or else, why would I have this?
As long as it remains in DSS custody, there won't be
no trial.
So what is your application for the court?
Is seeking for a non-custodial arrangement by the court.
You said house arrest.
Exactly. Yes. I don't mind house arrest because I'll defeat them. In this court, I'll defeat the government of Nigeria. Here, the whole world will see it. Where is the treasonable felon? Where is it? All these years, journalists are shouting treasonable, treason. What's the treason today? It's gone. In some way, this terrorism charge will go. I'm thinking of another capital offense that can charge me with. Maybe, I don't know, impregnating the wife of somebody. I don't know what other thing they're going to charge me.
Mazi even foresee their blackmails. He told them, now, before I got to that, the same person who had blackmail, Biya Nagun no we had problem. Okay, now, they use your leader when they may experiment in their custody. And all Chike, Doziem, Chinasa, Nworu, and the rest, all they can re-strategize to do is how to join Nigeria government to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi told you people that they might even accuse him of impregnating somebody's wife. Today, Wanyi Miezi, no Pachimezie, Chinasa, Nworu, and the rest, are they not accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu of these things? They say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu impregnated a girl. From 18 years, he put her to 17. From 17, he put her to 16. Maybe by next year, Ogabunwa 10 years. All in the name to tarnish the image of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What kind of lie have they not lied against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The question now is, who are the people now to this assay? They are the same people claiming to be a leader in IPOB. They are the same people. Let me try to know if the commander will defeat this guy. Let me invite commander. Commander, come up. There is something we want you to solve for us here. Bagote commander, so that he will help us to analyze this thing your brother have analyzed and failed woefully. Praise the Lord. Commander, I am busy. What do you want me to solve for you? Please, we want you to give us the contents of this very video. If is this thing now, we want you to use 2 minutes to analyze it for us. Pay attention here, please.
And I am asking every IPOB member who is a critical thinker, ask yourself, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out from the DSS custody coming to court, has he ever mentioned IPOB? Has he ever mentioned the leadership of IPOB openly? Has he ever said anything pertaining to IPOB? If you have anyone, show me. Maybe I didn't know when that was. But he is free to come out. He talk about a bit, talk about raise money for him. That they will hyper him. He will greet some people. He never did the IPOB.
I hope you are here.
Who are coming to the court before they've been threatened.
Wait now, we are playing you this video. We want you to explain and to us. We want to know the truth from you now. Wait, this is coming from one of your leader. Or are you not command again? Wait, we are playing you the video of chinasa Nworu telling the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, since they arrested him and he's going to court, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not in any way mentioned the name of IPOB or say anything pertaining IPOB. Wait now, so that you get the question now. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not disassociated himself from the criminal activities that is going in Biafra land. Please, can you tell us, is that true?
And he asked a question there. If you have evidence, then play it to prove it wrong.
Okay. Can you now tell us this thing? Let me show you play this video to you. No, wait now. Wait. It's not assertion. Wait. Pay attention. Okay, make a claim, not accusation. Is that accusation or not first? Peter. Wait, I want to play you video. Wait, so that you will say, I will give you your time to speak. Now, pay attention.
The federal government, they know I'm not guilty. My only guilt is that I'm fighting for my people. And I will fight for them.
Okay, sir, last
for justice and fairness and equity everywhere.
Last question. Has your family been able to...
Anybody using IPOB to commit crime is a criminal. It's not part of this family. Our family is based on 4 cardinal points. You must be without fear before your enemies. You must speak the truth always, even if it leads to your death. You must help the poor and those who cannot help themselves, and be of good character that God may love you. That's who we are.
So what will be your words to those out there in the East who are killing in the name of IPOB?
That they are criminals. They are criminals. They are not part of this family. We are called a family for a reason. We've come to serve our people, not to enslave them. Anybody conducting any type of activity that contravenes the welfare of our people is a criminal and must be dealt with.
Thank you very much, sir.
Any form of violence or subversion in the name of Biafra is not part of this family. Our family is noble, it's called IPOB, it's all over the world.
So you condemn anything that has to do with killing?
In total, why would I kill violence? People have sacrificed my parents for them. Why would I want to kill any other person after that?
Anybody who's committing crime in the name of IPOB
is a criminal.
Okay, Commander, my question now is, what did the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just did in this video? Can you just explain to our audience?
My friend, I'm not here for your don't allow me to abuse anybody. I'm not at that point now. I'm not here for any audience. You asked me a question. Remember, chinasa make it two. He made a claim two claim, and you have now proven him wrong on one. So can you prove the other one?
Which one? I listened to 2 of them, and this video answered the 2 of these questions. The first question, he said that Mazi have not mentioned IPOB in anywhere since he come to court.
And he has never asked about DOS.
He can never ask about DOS. Yes. Now, he said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not said anything pertaining IPOB. And he said that Mazi have not disassociated himself and IPOB from the criminal activities in Biafra land. Now, the video I played, did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mention IPOB and disassociate IPOB from the criminal activities in Biafra land or not?
Listen, somebody he made a claim, and you have evidence to prove him on one point, and you don't have evidence to prove
Never tell them to continue to support.
Then it's up to you or him to go and you can spread it or to debunk what he said. But Paul Achebe, you see, no matter how you people try to twist this thing, no matter the discrepancies we are having among us, no matter the disagreement, one thing you people will have in mind: what we are fighting is a nation. We are not fighting for an individual. You have made this thing before. You have said it before that you are not in IPOB to restore Afro people. I don't know why you see us today standing on what you claim.
My brother, we are not talking about Paul here. The question now is, let us get it right. Was chinasa and nworu blackmailing and lying against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not?
He's not blackmailing anything.
Was he saying the truth? No, was he saying the truth? My brother, answer the question. Was chinasa and nworu saying the truth or lying?
He said he has never asked about the DOS.
Wait, my brother. When chinasa and nworu say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have never disassociate IPOB from criminal activities that is happening in Biafra land. And he have never mentioned IPOB in his mouth. And he has never said anything pertaining IPOB. Was chinasa and nworu saying the truth or not?
And if anybody has an evidence, he should prove it. Now you have
No, I have played the video now. Now, after playing the video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I'm now asking you, Commander, was chinasa and nworu lying or not?
Hey, my friend, you are not going to put words into my mouth, okay?
Not putting.
Listen, you are not going to put words into my mouth. Listen, there are a lot of evidences.
Okay.
There are a lot of evidences, even from politicians, from different people, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were giving lawyers instruction about Simon Ekpa. I don't know what you want me to.
Can you give me one evidence and one politician that Mazi give instruction to Simon Ekpa?
Like I said,
only one, not two.
I am busy. I will come back.
Now, Commander cannot be able to say a word because now, before you go, Commander, let me tell you the reason. Commander, wait, brother, wait. You know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi. Oh my God, sir. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, we will continue to prove to you people that you cannot defend these ex-DOS gangsters without sounding stupid, and they cannot answer one question. You see it? Now, for those of you who don't know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not mention DOS in his mouth, ex-DOS gangster, the main reason is that one, Mazi is no longer working with them. So there is no reason of mentioning people that he is not working with. The only people Mazi mentioned and they recognize is number one, IPOB. Oh yeah, outside. Number one, he is not working with the DOS. Number two, DOS is not taking order or taking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu instruction. So there is no connection between the ex-DOS gangsters. Mazi have sacked them. So there is no way Mazi will be mentioning their name. The people that Mazi mentioned their name are the people Mazi is working with, which is Avid, Rising Sun, and the ambassadors, then IPOB, and in conclusion, currently now, the 100 men. These are the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not mention any member or any name called DOS. He is not working with them. Now, here and everybody had it that chinasa and nworu blackmailed and lied against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But you see all these people, they are coming out to tell you he is making a sanction. Now, do you know that it is very shameful that the people who call themselves leadership in IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't know or follow up the court activities of their leader, and they are making a sanction. They are guessing. Now, how can you be guessing on our own leader? It's like me now guessing. Chike Doziem, is he head of a Directorate of State? Does it make sense? You cannot defend any of these people without sounding stupid. People, if you're on Facebook, you want to join, the link is there. Let us have some questions and the answer. Please, if you are coming, you must not agree with me. Question. Let us to stress our brains small. All the very important. Okiwata, ask questions. So, welcome to the program, University of Biafra. I believe you had the video. If you want us to play it again, we play it often and often. We have the clip here. So, go ahead. Yeah.
First of all, I don't know my call.
biko dịtụkwuo more audible maka ndị na-watch na YouTube na Facebook.
Okay. Asị m Chukwu nọ ini maka ọrụ na-arụla anyị. Chukwu ya gozi. So, thank you again, and everybody that is watching. This is University Kende Biafra. So, that audio, I've listened to it, and also Map, this guy that came here, proved to over 100 people here that are watching that he's a liar, and he's not sincere. He's not a reliable person. We are building a country where honesty and sincerity and looking out for each other will be something that is part of the core value we have in our system. So if we are laying the foundation with lies and deceit and propaganda because we want to win the argument of the day or probably be the one in charge, then we are deceiving ourselves. Because sometimes when you are in a freedom fight, you have to possess some kind of qualities, good attitude, because people are looking up to you. And if outside people are seeing like this kind of display here, where they play the record that dismiss what Chinasa Nworu said against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and the guy tried to defend Chinasa Nworu. So what you are trying to teach people that are watching IPOB is that trying to teach them that IPOB people are not truthful, are not trustworthy people, that they cannot be relied on. That's what you demonstrate, because actions speak louder than voice. Sometimes some of you come out, you talk, every single word you are making, people are taking note of it. And because you do not understand, you don't care. So the movement we are in, as for getting our country, is a very, very serious movement. And short, it's a matter of life and death. So we that are out here, that are doing things, oh my God, is that are doing things for Biafra, we have to be even if you are a liar from the pit of hell, try to just discuss as a truthful person, try to demonstrate that you still possess Biafran spirit. You see, now before I yield this mic, I like to explain something here. When you do say that the 100 men will facilitate the achievement of the restoration of Biafra, and also that it is not everybody that can be in the 100 men. And the 100 men is a place that proves when you say that Biafrans who are fighting are whiter than snow. Because these people you are seeing today, Oyendu saw them yesterday.
Igbo defense, just come off for 5 minutes. You mute yourself. Don't interrupt any person or I bring you down. Mute yourself.
He's going to disorganize this program.
No, you know fit. You know get the capacity. I'll just remove him.
Because now in job with that, he and that guy with the call command.
I will disconnect them. They're not born and well.
So, Nnamdi Kanu saw all these individuals that are acting up today. Saw them yesterday. Could you believe that everybody was with Nnamdi Kanu? Nnamdi Kanu would say that people who are sincere around him, people who are real men, people who are prepared for the freedom, they are not up to 4. And that he need 100 men. That he need people with sincerity of heart. People who are determined to get the freedom we are looking for. People who will sacrifice anything sacrificable to get their power. These were people Oyendu was looking for, which means whether you are a DSO, so you are officer, both junior and senior, and you don't possess this quality, and you are around him that you do not have this quality. That is why Onyendu cannot still rely on these people because they are completely unreliable. And since this case started, since they began fighting against Onyendu, their actions and the social media have proven that they cannot be relied on, that they are liars. Imagine they continue to do every single day. This guy that came here now also demonstrates the same thing. So how do you rely on people in the IPOB DOS if they cannot be accountable? So that's the problem. That's the problem. This was a simple something they demonstrated for you. They play a record for you and ask you, now, is chinasa nworu a liar or a truthful person? Is he trying to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by telling lies, a possible accusation against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But you could not substantiate, you could not put yourself together to answer the question. That is lack of sincerity. That is trying to prove something that is not provable. So this is what we have. You understand? So the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cannot be able to work with people in such regard. I know, I understand your anger. Hello.
Mark, sorry, I want to identify something here. Sorry, don't be offended. This man, I don't know what he's doing here. This man.
I have already explained that, brother.
This man is also IPOB. I don't know.
Brother, I have already explained that. Let us not make him a topic. I have already explained that. Happen here. Or ma cause any katakata here. I can assure you of that. Happen here. There. Woluton. I got handle here. Don't be blood source. I wanna allow some people to be at least. This place TikTok to disconnect people be like just if you get the nepa so allow when you reach in time, if you don't have any sensible something to me. I say that we handle it, leave it for me. Okay, go ahead.
That time in Mazi, in our leader, aganst. Why did you all those problems, those mistakes on it? Because you okay, Job says, on the neighbor, this woman on the Kujina was our leader. On a Galeba and Gajo, our leader. Yan Gani, Kowashi. As no the DOS send that Yishipon can prison gang Mazi. You was okay, almost all there send the before our bridge with that mistake. I think you can show that record. I will look for the record that is I will send it for you. Now all these people they send that woman make a equation. All I want to send their corner. Then now they are getting no information anymore. I can return on Agana. After that May, when spare information, this SDOS go up there again. Oh, Tilo, oh, go. I am changing now. I'm on your plan support DOS, SDOS. I do not issue on Nino. After 30th of May, this uniform only 30th of May. After this uniform, the uniform was on the tree. So my brother, just like chicken in name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we again, and don't put in your I get no, the bike I reply, no way, and our people, the chief, who you say, this man, no can. na abụghị ego rie ka ihe eji agba ya mgba afọ upon the whole voice ọ na-awepụta si ihe onye awa leader kwuru because before ọ na-ekwu ha na-esend by message to our lawyer but he weta that message ya sọ no okay ewepụtala vidio ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kwuru okwu si na ya dị in support of these things na-aga n'ihu na our communities then these people ahụ gwa that one ọ ịgbagị na ha nwere that is our plan game ha plan chana this thing for long time but akelere m ọnụ ekelere m gụwa kelee metu kelee ihe niile si na agaghị awụ our leader n'ala ebe ọbụla ọ nọkọrọ ji ebe ọbụla ọ nọkọrọ ede ọ ga-eshi nwa ọtọ ma broda shike oke ọbatara goto n'ofe
ise edalụnụ before I got to meche enwere ihe nchọrọ igwu unu ọkwunufu ndị a na-azụ ndị ala omenilo na ha malụ anọ wute ebe ndị mmadụ nọ the reason why ji azụ ndị ala bụ na ha maka eji akọntrolu ndị ala ọkwefuru ebe a nọ kịta ama m ka esi akọntrolu ndị ala so the only way onye ala ya eji bịa hie bịa kọsụ kios bụ ma unu nye da chance mana onye ọbụla agbadata onye ala nkịtị obinite agbanye ọgwụ ala anya ọnwụ so ihe onye a ga-eji wee dị relevant ọ bịa succeed ịkọs any problem here bụ ma unu bịa jụbụ ese bịa kọba ihe dị a ọnọ kịta enwere ya na-akpọ mee mmadụ onye isi ala ifu ka eji ekpube mmadụ okpu eze ndị ala ihe nchọ ka mkpubie hie so ọbụla mgbe ọbụla ọ gbagote platform ịchọwa ka gịnị nwee olute hie ọ gatue ijue ya eso rapụ ya ahụ ya na-aka wee kọba ihe ọzọ ijọs gbanyụọ ọrịa ọkụ ya ọgwaba awa mana rapụ ya ebe ọ nọ kịta obi na ahụ ọkụ the only thing ga like bụ ị na-enye submission gị ka ọ na-ehi itie na mkpụrụ ubi because iwu bụ na ọ ya enwelili patient ka ọ gatu mgbe ahụ ọ ya eji gatu ihe a niile o bukọcha ọ chọrọ ịbịa ka ọ hashịa n'ọnụ ya ọ ma afụzi ohere ego eji wee hashịa ọ nụrụzie sọsọ ọnụrụ ọ ma akwụnwụzi ekwu ọ ihe alụga mgbe e merie na ihe dị ọga ebe emenye ọga ebe emenye ọkwụsị send request mana ịbịa berie akwa ka ọ dịka onwere something ma onwe venom onye nwere venom ọ chọọ iyi ala iyisi ala ọkwụghọta ndewonu ya mala anyị ma meche idegokwa kpọọ egwu nwanne gị nwoke kwuru yesterday Cut Brown meche the mic is on you gịnị ka ị nwere ikwu na this blackmail and the lies from chinasa nworu and the ihe people na-abịa defend ha what is your take on this?
As bright as daylight. He lied against our leader, he blackmailed our leader, but the good thing about we caught him red-handed by
Nevertheless, onye question, we can't hear you, no voice. On a voice anolo na ndị nọ na Facebook should no voice. Before I go on, let Igbo defense, because the mic is on you, can we malo my voice and I put ndị nọ na TikTok, I mean ndị nọ na YouTube. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ikechukwu Ugwuọha.
Ma ọ dị ka ndị na-eso yowa ndị Naijiria nọ here, so enwere ike ọ bụrụ na ajụjụ m ga-ajụ n'ime ụlọ. Bụsị ihe nchọ ịjụ ama mmụọ ọ ga-adịchakwa mma na ntị. So ka napụzi anya. Ka ntinye okwu na ihe kọmanda kwu. Ihe nchọ ịjụ kọmanda bụ ọ sị na Chinasa Nworu made assertions. But it's the responsibility of Chinasa to make sure that any exertion he makes don't mix Igbo with English. Why not? Oh, that's yours. Sorry, no, I thought it was someone reasonable. What I wanted to ask is it not responsibility of Chinasa Nworu to make sure that any exertions he makes are accurate and correct, especially when the exertions relate to an accusation against anyone from Biafra, but especially the leader of IPOB, who is his leader. It's really important that if he's to make an assertion, that those assertions are correct and accurate. So you can't just come and say he's making an assertion. The whole thing is a mess. The second thing I wanted to ask Commander is he said that he had proven one but not the other. I wanted him to tell us which one you proven and which one you didn't prove. Because as far as I'm aware, he proved both of them correctly. He proved the comments about him not mentioning IPOB, and he also proved the comments about him not disassociating from any ill doings and atrocities in our land. Both of those were proven to be inaccurate or wrong. So I'm a bit confused when he says you proved one but not the other. So those are the really two comments that came up. But I appreciate you guys, you Metu, Gosifa, and Wada, Njideka, and the rest of every other IPOB media team working. We appreciate you guys for doing the work you're doing. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ezbote Nwada Igbo Malama. Nwekwara another thing to clarify. If anything if na-ekwu tata, ọ bụ na follow m 3 years. Most of all of it ekwugo m ya na my platform. Mgbe these things ka na-ebido. One of the reason Metusela ju enwe problem na IPOB bụ maka mụnwa. Because mgbe na-ekwu ya, everybody was against me. So the agwakwa Metunya me avoid ni ya ha na-ekwu na major evidence. But when Metu approach me, go share some evidence of ndị nke ọjọọ, which nyanwa fụchaziri evidence we kwechiluzie. So now because of na Metu come close to me, also na one of the reason obula social reason, but also na one of the reason oju enwe problem na IPOB. That is number one. Now the regarding of Ikechukwu Ugwuọha, all this phone njem this record now. Mgbe the man mme voice record na-ebe akwa for a man to cry, mgbe nwoke kwugidere okwu wee ebe akwa alili, ịmalụ na ihe ahụ emebi odo metu gị n'ọkpụ. I played that voice record of Ikechukwu Ugwuọha on my platform and I posted it in engagement. I got joined. Ebo ne point aka to Chinasa Nworu and these members of the US and how they destabilized IPOB Bayelsa and the Delta. And on edge we mechezie the power of command and control. Nyenya nwoda nya je ko je clean the mess of all those things. All these things in the here. I made video on my voice, but I saw someone at that time. So many people attack me ihe dị a nwebeghị ụdị onye ọ bụ ihe a na-asị gị na join autopilot because of the way njem ha sị m na m bụ part of autopilot this autopilot that. So most of it ọ bụ na ihe dị a nwere ike ime nje chọọ that video repost it again where he pointed out olulo 1 week or some months threatening after that threatening agbagbuo ya. Now before agbagbuo ya cheta that na Chinasa Nworu gwara anyị that na he has signed nke a bụ ihe ọ gwara anyị in private not sign ESN members nneche the man nche. Now the day agbagbu that man there is no any men on ground nneche nche. Then the question ga-abụzi who withdraw the men and why those men don't bear with machine aside according to ihe Chinasa gwara anyị why na follow her up, why need any of them. So there are some questions which they try to that question the next thing I remember achụọ in IPOB. Likewise the issue of ejima mgbe actually ile ejima I got the intel. The only thing media bụ na the person nje enye the information so na the people which na mụ amaghọ then end of the day ihe niile ayatakọ. So enwere a lot of things maybe goal mana na-ekwuzie here ị ga-ama broadcast 3 years ago 2 years ago or 1 year ago all these things ekwuche eme including before a main powerful attack everything na-ekwu mgbe a na-eshu evidence ọ bụrụ mpụta n'aka akọ n'ọnụ ọkụghọta in public. Okay. Udodi, all the sharp. Ndewo. Make your research. You got a lot of it. Dalurian. I think Newsbeat. Welcome to the program. Ndewo. Bomb Black Mazi Map bụ afam na TikTok. Mazi Ganiru.
So this commander now,
Bomb Black bụ my name na TikTok. Bomb Black Mazi Map bụ afam Mazi Map na TikTok.
The first thing mgbe m jụrụ ha ajụjụ ihe ha kwuru o nwere ka a na-akpọ favor ahụ map nshi ha enyi all this propaganda unu ji na-ebo ndị mmadụ ebubo na-eruola ebe m propaganda unu ahụ na-ebutere ebe m since map ushi na-ekwu ihe gbasara IPOB for years enwebeghị mgbagoro na platform map mụ na ya ekwu for anything ekwubeghị m okwu but today that day ha nwasị na m na-anọ ebe a ka m na-anọ every time ndegide ndị a nshi ha enyi ajụjụ ka m bịara bee jụọ unu here ọkwa unu buliri m up because edere m something na comment section ebudi m up m jụọkwanụ ha ajụjụ ha bịa buruzie obligation butere m ngwawazi ha si ha bie ntị otu anyị nọ na anyị wụ ndị Igbo anyị kwanụ ndị Biafra anyị nọ na social media anyị nọkwa on ground anyị nụga ihe niile mega weda anyị so unu emego ụmụ mitin ndị ahụ anyị so anyị ma onye ekwugo eziokwu anyị makwanụ ndị rụgashi ndị buga mmadụ ibe ha ebubo ịhụrụ ndị eke gbaga yunifọm nnu ọgba yunifọm na-agbakọrọ n'elu ganọ wit yunifọm a ga-emete ya wit yunifọm onwe onye mmadụ agaghị emete ya wit ịgba the same uniform all your profile awụrụ the same na-eji uniform emete ya because ihe niile unu kwuga ihe awụ gịnị ashị ebubo ike ịnọ gị jos ga ewere something mix together gị shi onye ahụ mere otu a without evidence, without anything. So you see those people, they are just dreaming on ground, nobody knows them. They are, some of them are in Europe doing all this nonsense work, right? Okay, after doing that thing, let them come on ground. Is it not on ground that this Biafra will come? Let them come on ground. Let them come on ground. On ground is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Anybody you talk to, you say who is due that, even this is their first time of hearing that name. Nothing, nobody is DOS. They don't know anybody like that. So let them keep deceiving themselves with a uniform, profile uniform. It can't solve problem. Okay, among them, oh look, only waking Biafra among the uniform people now. Is it the chinasa, nworu, or whether they will have Biafra? Chinasa, nworu.
Click your link in on the comment section.
Somebody that can speak
click your link here for link in on the comment section.
Without lying.
But the problem.
None of them possess that character. They are all of their thing is propaganda. Everything they go with is propaganda. So how can you take people like that serious? That of Biafra child, that one is a child, and he calls himself a child. Every of his character is like a children. That is how he behaves. I never talk anything. That one start with insult. That is that one character. He will insult you anyhow we feel like, as if he owns everything in the world. That behavior cannot give you anything. They are just projecting themselves for hate, and we are hating them. We will keep hating them since they don't want to embrace peace. They don't want align with people. But you claim you are fighting for people. You are pushing people out. So who are you now bringing the Biafra for? That is the question we are asking them. The other one now said he is the national coordinator of Germany. He is the national coordinator. Why are they allowing me to talk? I told him, why did you allow Nneka to talk since you are asking me if I am a registered member? Nneka, that all of you here have seen your platforms. You are sharing Nneka nonsense talk. Nneka told us that she is not a member of IPOB. But you are sharing, you are supporting, you are climbing to her page. So why must Nneka talk when I will not talk? That one now brings me down, because these people, they don't have sense. You are a national coordinator. What should be your function? Is it not to make sure people align with your plans and the target? You make unity. Do you think that pushing people, asking people if they are registered will not give you what you are fighting for? During the voting time of referendum, if by God if referendum come, is it this uniform man only will vote for it? Even some of you will not come back, come to Biafra land and vote. You will stay at that place and start shouting Biafra, 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 Biafra. Some of you will not come down and vote. It will be those people you are saying they are not registered. During protests at home, we are the people there. You are still in Europe protesting there. Are we not protesting? Is it only people registered that are protesting? I know my friend that they shot. He died. Is he registered? So why are you making this Biafra say something registered, no register to these uniform people? That is why I can never, and anybody following them, you are following people with blindness. Because chinasa and nworu or whatever, who is their spokesperson? Chinasa and nworu, since they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, chinasa and nworu, is he the first in command in DOS? No. Second in command, no. Third in command, no. Why is he carrying everything on his head? If you come to that, their Department of Agriculture, chinasa nworu will jump out. If you come to security, he will jump out. If you come to management, only chinasa nworu we are hearing. So he has taken over. He thought he has sense, and these people are not telling him, Oga, face your own line. You are not the head. You are not the second. So why is everything you are jumping out doing what you don't know how to do?
Mazi, here they are because all the can use time because people when we care, others when we care.
Moving along a bit that will swallow all of them. We are standing with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and we will never allow these people who have planned to bring him down to achieve whatever plan they have for him. It cannot happen. It will never happen. We will stand with him. Let them name their own and start doing their own. Let them avoid him. That's the only thing. So I will stop here, my brother, for others to talk. Thank you. May God bless you, all of you that has been opening platform to make sure we protect our leader. That is the person we have for now in Igbo land, and we will protect him. Thank you so much.
The reason nje akpogotekwanụ ndị dịka commander bụ ọ bụrụ ndị na-eje ụka ha signal ka use ha as a point of contact for others, or ka use ka people wee malụ how those people na-ekwu maka ha, how they are reasoning, because since you cannot get the rest, ndị nke nweta ijiruzie ha wee malụ how others ga-eji wee dị ọkụghọta talk culture dalụrie. I greet you. So that is why we bring them, so that people will see the heart and the mindset of the people that you find in the so-called ex-DOS gangsters. So let's go to Original. Original, please. The mic is on you. Because get to the point and make it snappy. There we go.
I believe the point end of the camp for Chinasa.
End of the road for chinasa nworu after blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because I believe you had the video of him blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right?
I've seen most of his tweets.
Not tweet. He made a live broadcast on Radio Biafra where he lied against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by saying that since they arrested Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi has not mentioned IPOB in court. Mazi has not said anything pertaining IPOB in court, and Mazi has not disassociated IPOB from every criminal activities that is going on in Biafra land. So we have played the voice, and we played the voice of Mazi, video of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court where he has mentioned IPOB, where he even mentioned 4 cardinal points that is guiding IPOB, which is, and he disassociates IPOB from any crime. These things, we play the video here. So what do you have to say? If you want to give you the short videos and everything.
No, you don't need to give me any video. It's quite unfortunate. I saw that I had him talking about that thing. That someone should bring that proof. Now you have a clear proof. Also, that proof. My brother, the problem we have with these guys is they will just wake up tomorrow, anytime, and look for what, people that dabble with propaganda, what do you expect? They will just wake up and look for 1 or 2 lines. Let me go to radio and lie today, so that people can believe it. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, people should advise him because all his lies against our leader, none of them are wrong. Even when they brought their old card to help them with their lies. So my brother, there's nothing that's going to work from these guys, I'm telling you. All their lies, none of them will work. I'm happy that you brought the proof for them or for his so-called followers to see. Because I don't know the kind of medication he's using for these guys to believe in his
nonsense. Just like our brother said, you know the people that are on the ground and who they believe and who they listen to. Nobody know about these guys. Nobody know. So they're only making noise on social media and looking for who to steal from. Who to only have a who or an ego. I saw one he posted the other day that he want to ESN contribution. Who is going to contribute to such an act that is in Kuwait, lying on radio that he never knew? So who created that radio? You know, these guys are, I mean, I don't know what's, I mean, it's like the more you see, the more, the less, something like that. It's every day with a new story. I remember when anybody that said something, they say you're working with the Zoom government. I wonder who is working with the Zoom government. What have they achieved? You know, who really have been achieved since this problem? Ordinary protest, protest, and again, I'm off that shit, and then I protest. You know, when I get back our leader, you know, when I get over our leader, they come out and come against us. So, I mean, I don't take them serious, and I will never take them serious. It's only online they are running their mouth. Just like our brother said, come on the ground and say that I'm chinasa, you know.
Ndewo Mazi. Dalu.
I don't know him. I don't know him.
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Daalụ rienne. Comment section onwe nke na-aza lock up ụjọ ọbụlakwa mmadụ niile ya enwe the courage ịgbagote elu. Number one bụ na ịchọlụ ha gaa na their platform isend their request ha ma bugote gị. Because in many times in go na their platform ka ha bugote m ka mụ na ha nwegodu ordinary debate. Na agbayali at times uye dia nga na uye dia our mother, our sister Igbo defense. God there. Simple question. If uye dia no katanasi, does it mean that now these people are anaha mayable just a question no nya dey for Kanu or no come matter something. This a good day. Now lazy onwe gi market yourself. Sell yourself before this person. Convince this person. Make this person to see a reason to follow you. Instead of you to convince the person, instead of you to sell yourself, instead of you to show that wisdom in you, onazi any boy, onazi the crazy, the mad. So that is why at times say now I get go silly na gafe go that level. If they are on their platform, they will not allow you to talk. We allow them to speak so that people will see how their sense reason. We are not but we allow them so that people will see how empty and evil they are. Nothing more. Asa dem mawa anyoma. Akwa onye anyonu na amama ndoto pilot ya wata mean ndi XDOS ya wata kwa your voice. Asa the mic is on you. Ndalo. Chris Felix ekene kwa mge.
Defense, original, everyone, now, this Mazi Nasa, Jonathan, Mazi Nasa, can you hear me?
Ikem Patrick lalo palo leben na asa interview. Gobola unge. Oko na chinasa joazi Mazi ogini ze onwere ihe nna no. Nge je court tank a post onye.
Even when we hear Igbo defense yesterday, I was
Yes, and hopefully I that in Bamo Kamnanti. I pick it under in my brain forever.
Oh, yeah. Video na Facebook. That didn't about also. And one of them been later come there, what been a London. Or there na my page, they must. Yeah, hope will be very deep to me, but okay, then Korea, I'm thinking how to try him. But though something you can easily relate it to her, Igbo defense school, yeah, it's very clear. It has always been clear to me. Anyway, Austin, if you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much, why haven't I seen you in any of our units in the UK? At first, I want to tell you, a few seconds, you will never find me in any of the units. You always find me here defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and millions of other people from this contraction called Nigeria. They will continue to defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I'm an between Unua and under IPOB doors. No. Only believe that's not in-house fighting. Literally destroy Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Okay? So you will never find me in your units, and you cannot do anything about it because she didn't want to say to me, "You're not an IPOB member." That's another way of saying that to me. Because someone had a contractor or however they got her, she's not an IPOB member, so she couldn't say that to me. It's very clear. But who's the only challenge her? They will not say that. I want them this one. It come out people, it come out that kid. They won't call it come out that both languages. So why chinasa and nworu came out fighting? Umakaneka has done it.
A defeating on Neka. Their main warrior on your Haji when hope. Akajigien.
Neka couldn't handle the heat in the kitchen. She ran away. They didn't have any other choice. Okay, then there was only who on TikTok especially. I got put that snap actually. I don't know how, but I thank God and I'm out. I told me how. I block on flavor, blog on commander. Especially that Facebook when I was like, here and I walk a smile. Now, I got put down. There is one topic, whatever the topic could be. Oh, we get data set, man. We must defend our hero, whatever. Or not, remember. I got a coin her carrier 3 minutes. Like to say, let me. So these people, they have nothing to offer. So chinasa and nworu. Also, I have to come out. Anybody know a man? That the person should bring it to him. So they keep record, coaching all those things they disappear, go. And coaching on our one lead. I don't know. I think they're just to keep the movement in Kehaji. No, that's not what they're doing. They want to destroy it. However,
I find the chair down.
The income now put that from it. So they don't actually know how to deal with that. Because how destroy it completely, income push it, ego push it, money, I stop. How can at the same time, how to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Go to his help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, call her to destroy IPOB. You know what he do with his life, with his blood, his youthful years that he spent outside, or in and out of prison, or detention, call law, and on Okade view their night. So that's the only thing he gave. I don't know what that could do to him really. I said no, I got one Mazi for real. Then where's going to hit the guy? So that's what what they want to. That I don't think they're capable of doing that. So yeah, that's now people came to you who are sure I'm not gonna sound like us. But really I'm not okay? I'm a very serious-minded person. And when you did it earlier, Nazayon is not Balimans, is it true? Because I hope maybe Zion not Balimans.
In Kebezio Kubuna,
I don't think it's true. I think it's a slip of tongue.
And more Afube Zion Balimans, mana ọ na-support ndị dị against Mazi because any person now support to XDOS automatically dị against Mazi na because mana mụ afụbeghị in person ebe ọ kpalị Mazi that way there unless onye follow onye mbọt afụbelo mana nke mụ ama bụ na ọ nọ with afụbelo m the acting head of 100-man committee. Usual chapter is here. So thank you. Asadima, I think that one have been cleared, Abby.
Yes, it has. Thank you. And this is not action.
As ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu na-asị address adaghị efu ụzọ akwụghọta. All the part of life.
I also want everybody to you can't see what I can do. Thank you very much. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Mazi Nnamdi, for all you do. Thank you for to everyone here. Mandina watch, Mandina power tap, Mandina big. Everybody is trying. You see, Mazi map. Another thing. Okay, let me say this. Just give me a minute. As you defense you earlier, the question brother on why haven't you on him all these things, why he put the down, right? So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defense here, I'm addressing that question major. Mazi Nnamdi, some of the things on the sound just some sometimes weird. What on earth is he talking about? When all those things on you is happening today, all those things on you, some of them is on our sound out of place, on our sound do extraordinary, like all the hyper reality. When I had in name is today. Another person, this man, master prophet.
Exactly.
Yes, now if one of the lawyers is your for this the lawyers I'm trying to not Master Prophet could that thing 3 years ago. Actually the more she's really going on a sound unreal.
On not sound impossible. That is not something like that. That is not possible. Impossible. Imokambwenku na DOS create go their own media secretary. To hear that people chikata much. Shim gini kan na koya ne ma powerful no there. Ngwahana before 1 year na hage me ma powerful attack. A lot of people they against it, but I think last year, obviously no hashine a powerful and here exist. No way that this and that. I said the Madalorian even more name broadcast or easy because nshi here kita mbana room umuazi achokam bia there nshi na room mpota na palo ka no there ebe obu na no mpota ya no there e squeeze time and na control ha na odilo kwalum easy no na battle anyị na-abụrụ battle mmadụ ebe ọ kata ọchị na ọchị ụmụazị ọ na-akpụ ime ụlọ. That is why ị na-ege ntị na background na mụ na ha na-anụ ọgụ here. So ọ dịrị easy mana what to do, we must continue. Ndewo, daalụ rinne. Exactly. Daalụ rinne. Eze Mako. Commander, abụni dị busy. Nya ka m chọrọ ka ọ mụta onwe ya. Eze gaa n'iru. Exactly. That accident in where not on Tuesday. Chelo Kambia, sorry to interrupt you, Mazi. That accident none on a radio broadcast, radio Biafra radio name a broadcast on Tuesday program. When were that accident?
Yes, out of my way. To tell you, and I know I'm not the same. Almost I'm close to you, and I'm not the person. Okay. So somebody now stand the one in truth. And more make it the will himself now. I got no Nakoya in Akona, not that Korea, not Korea, Cambria, and one.
Ndị nọ na Facebook and YouTube ọ dị ka anyị end here ka anyị gaa sọsọ na TikTok. Biko anyị ga drop Facebook here banyezie na TikTok ọkụnụ wata. So ọ bụ ndị chọrọ join m na TikTok, ị ga na TikTok ị type Mazi Map na TikTok, then nweta m there. Biko I apologize. My apologies.
Not only him, he can't go like I know how many people who run this year.